Your income agency. We are doing a take two. So first time I had to go update the app. We'll see if this fixes it. Thank you all for being here. We talk about all things going live here on this live stream. So I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much for your support. So we are going to get started. I'm going to see if I can hear myself this time because I couldn't hear myself and my mod said she couldn't hear me either. So we'll see if this worked. I hear myself now. Okay, awesome. I can hear myself. So welcome everybody. I appreciate you. I think YouTube wanted me to update my app and do all the things so that you never know what type of app updates are out there waiting or just waiting for us to get started. So I appreciate you all joining. We are talking all things live streaming. If you are new to my live, I tell you all the time, go ahead and like the live, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So we are clicking the subscriber button and the bell. So 2 features to make sure you are getting all this great information. Let me know if there's any questions. So we talk about all things live streaming here. I was going to talk a little bit about the YouTube Partners Program today. I'm going to see if I can get to it. I get so many new friends on my live so that they ask other questions. Hey, friend, my moderator is here, the Idea Barista. Thank you so much, friend. Um, it was a YouTube update that I did. So that was where I was like, okay, instead of just restarting, let me check and see about updates. And so I did the updates and then I ended up checking for TikTok updates. And there was a TikTok update. So go check your app. There is an update out there. Today is such a blur. Today's Tuesday. I was like, what day of the week is it? Today is Tuesday. I tell you guys all the time, they do updates once a week on TikTok, it feels like. So make sure you're updating your app. So I went ahead and did the YouTube update. I'm not surprised that there's an update from YouTube. I'm going to be a little gossipy here. But YouTube got themselves in a little trouble last week with that whole lawsuit thing that was happening. And YouTube was like, hey, we ain't social media. We ain't like them. And the lawyers and the judge and the jury said, yeah, you are. So I'm just saying, y'all all the same. Y'all all the same. And so I'm sure they did an update to make sure whatever the safeguards or whatever they're trying to do, they pushed it out through that update. So I'm sure that is part of it. So parental control, some other stuff, who knows? So just know, do your updates. So you have access and they don't mute your sound. So make sure you are able to go live and get all this great information, folks. So welcome. If you are, as you guys come in, I want you guys to like the live. Give me the thumbs up to say you like the live, as well as click that subscriber button and the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. And I am part of YouTube Partners Program. I will try to talk about that. I usually try to sneak some of that conversation in as well, just so that people know how to get it if you're looking to get it. All right. So how do you get it? And so we'll talk about that as well. And hopefully I get to it. I was trying to get to it yesterday and the conversation did not go there with so many other questions. So I really didn't get there, but I will try my best to do it today and see if we can get there. I am almost at monetization for YouTube. So the 4,000 watch hours. On my end, I have it, but YouTube has this delay. So when I went on my vacation, I wasn't running my YouTube channel. I wasn't engaging in that way. And so my views were not as high as I normally am when I'm here. And so I'm about 10 days behind because I was away. So I have to wait until the system catches up to where I'm at and we are all caught up. And those numbers are calculated too. So it should be 4,000. So I'm hopeful that it will be the 4,000 mark before my April 8th anniversary. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. How you doing, Ava? Thank you for liking the live, friends. My moderator, Idea Barista, is in the room. So if you guys want to connect with her, she is awesome about understanding YouTube and growing channels and all the things that come with it. How you doing, Crystal? Thank you so much for being here. Others that are coming into the room, I appreciate you all joining me. So this is my, hello, friend. You got to get your numbers. You got, where you're those 10 or 11. Hey, let's get it going. She's about to go live, y'all. Thank you all. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Um, all right, friend, are you at least 18 years and older? He said, I'm posting videos on my mom's phone. Like, where your phone? So make sure you're 18 years and older to be in the room so we can talk all things going live and monetization. I want to make sure you do not, I repeat, you do not get in trouble with any of these platforms. Yes, you. Yes, you, friend. You. Make sure you are staying in compliance with these platforms. Um, what is going on boards? There we go. All right. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the hair compliment. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You said I sell snacks. Okay, friend. How old are you? We talking about college? We gotta make sure you're of age, friend. So 18 years and older, that's what we talk about. Thank you all for being here. I say that because YouTube in particular and TikTok, they are being very protective about minors and what information they're receiving. So make sure you're of age to go live, and to monetize, you have to be of age as well. Thank you all. Make sure you guys like the live. If you have not subscribed to my channel, click that subscriber button as well as the bell. If you are curious about the shopping cart products I have, I am a YouTube affiliate, so I talk about that and how I got into the YouTube Partners Program. So let me know if you have questions, as well as I do have memberships. And as I get more members, I'm going to start doing exclusive lives for my members, as well as YouTube Unlocked gifting. So you'll see the super chat, the super thanks, all the gifting options are there as well for you. Unlike TikTok, and I'm going to talk about TikTok in a second, YouTube is a long game. So you have to make sure you are actively engaging in the platform. All right. And so 18 years and older, yes. So 18 years and older is a guideline, or I'm sorry, a policy that they have to make sure that the youth are not monetized. And thank you so much, Idea Barista. My mod is in the room, so make sure you guys connect with her. Thank you so much for the subscription. Make sure you guys are connecting with others in the chat. So be mindful of growing your channel. You want to be intentional. This is a good time to do it when you have people who are on the platform and you can connect with them. My mod is the Idea Barista, so she knows a lot about going live. She talks about her content, talks about ADHD content. So feel free to connect with her if you want to learn more about that topic. And so just know this is all about growth. I tell people all the time, this is my year of growth. We're about to enter quarter two of the year. All right. So if you think about 4 quarters in a year, you have, if you think about the winter months, then we go into spring, and then we go into summer, then we're in fall, and then part of the winter month too that's there. And so you're being intentional about your strategy for growth. You are being intentional about what can happen in each quarter. So we just got through the first quarter. You said time. Time. What does that mean? Time for me to go live on TikTok? I think it is. um, and so you want to be intentional about everything that you're doing on these platforms so that you do grow. So we are, it's going too fast. Yes, it is going very fast. By me saying quarter two, yeah, we're in quarter two, y'all. We are in quarter two. So let's be clear. It is going super fast, and you want to make sure you're taking advantage of this time. So take advantage of it, because hey, you don't get it back. So yeah, in this first quarter, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to recap some of the things that just happened. So in quarter one, I was able to get, hey, Idea Barista, I was able to open up or unlock the feature TikTok Go, that monetization program. Did not have it before, was never invited. And I've been posting videos from my vacation and doing these review videos and reviews of the places, because they'll ask, you want to do a review, and I said yes. And so I've unlocked TikTok Go now, as another way to monetize on the app. I'm about to approach, so I'm going to do it in quarter two. It'll happen in April, fingers crossed. The momentum continues, but fingers crossed, I should be getting to 20K followers on TikTok. I'm excited about that. On YouTube, I've gotten into the YouTube Partners Program. So things are starting to grow and move forward. And so you got to put out that effort so that you can build that momentum and start seeing the wins. All right. There are wins happening all the time. See what those wins are. Take the initiative so that you can make it happen. And so my moderator, I tasked her, I challenged her, tasked and challenged, both of them, to get enough subscribers in a very intentional way so that she can start going live on YouTube and on TikTok, so that she's working both platforms. And she's going to do it by April 8th. We're going to be twins. We're going to share the same anniversary. We're going to share the same YouTube anniversary. My first video I posted was on April 8th. On April 8th, I'm going to be able to celebrate that I have like the monetization options on YouTube. Now, granted, I got to do something with it, but I'm going to have it. And so I would have unlocked it, because if I would have stopped posting or going live here, if I would have stopped doing that, it wouldn't have happened. And so that's what I teach. Like, you have to take the initiative. You have to do it, because it just ain't gonna happen by itself. So you got to do something. You got to make sure you do the work. All right. So the it starts with you. So it really does start with you. So with that, I will be able to celebrate that I would have had both the provisional monetization and then the full monetization at 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Currently, I have over 1,200 subscribers now, almost 1,225. And so it's grown. It's been a slow process, don't get me wrong. And honestly, I'm just going to keep going at it. And before you know it, I'll be here 2, 3 years from now saying I'm at 10K followers or subscribers, or I'm higher than that, because I'm going to stay at it. All right. So it starts with you. Put that in the chat. It starts with me. YouTube, y'all don't listen to me, so I don't expect for y'all to put it in the chat, but I appreciate y'all being here. So let's do this. We are going to go live on TikTok. I want to make sure we start our TikTok, our day on TikTok. We're almost 10:30. Oh my gosh, time goes so quickly, y'all. You said that today, Idea Barista, but it is really true. Time goes so quickly. And so, all right, friends, we are live. TikTok live, TikTok live. We are live on TikTok. He said it starts with me. It is TikTok Live. I'm Dr. Lisa. We are talking about all things live streaming. Come on in, friends. We are talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. So come on in if you are new, afraid, shy, scared. Come on in as we talk about how to go live, friends. So I appreciate you joining my live. Come on in as we get started. This is my 10 o'clock live. We are going live as we speak so that we can connect and grow. I want to make sure I'm answering questions for all of you all. We're going to have one of those mornings. TikTok is not letting my likes come through. Thank you so much, everybody coming through. If you are new to my live, come on in. We're going to see if this works that way. Appreciate you all joining me. Let me know if you have any questions as you prepare to come in and go live. So we're gonna see if we can get these likes going on the screen. TikTok's like, nope, no likes for you. I don't see any of my likes coming through either. So we'll see. It's gonna be one of those mornings. TikTok's like, no, 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 ma'am. Hey, Black Lotus, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Let me know if you see any likes on your screen. My likes are sitting at 0. I see no hearts flowing. And so TikTok is like, no, ma'am, none for you. Not today. Not today. So we'll see if they come through at all. We'll see if I can get them to start flowing. Maybe it was a lag. Maybe that was it. Let me know, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. We are liking the live. We're going to see if we can get these likes up to 10K in 10 minutes. How you doing, friends? Coming on in. Thank you for the follow. I see you. How you doing, D? Appreciate you. What is it, Malaya? Malaya? Let me know if I said that correctly. I'm always about, I don't do names correctly, but I try. I truly try, y'all. You said that's TikTok's doing. I think so. TikTok's like, no, we're not gonna let you achieve this today. This feels like a daily heart me day too, y'all. I'm just gonna say that out loud. So maybe hold off on Malaya. Did I say it right? Malaya. Let me see if I said that right. Malaya. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you for being here. Those coming in, appreciate you. Thank you for the populars. Thank you all for submitting your daily heart me's. We'll see. My gut is telling me I might get the heart me's as my flash goal. So we'll see what happens. TikTok is TikTok is known. Hey, Miss Darlene, appreciate your friend. TikTok is known for springing it on me early, so we'll see if it ends up happening. I think this might be a Heart Me Live, but I'm hopeful that they'll won't do it, that we won't get it. No, we won't get it, but we'll see. I appreciate you all coming in. Good morning. How you doing, Snoop? Welcome back, friend. Welcome back to the room. I appreciate you coming back through. Thank you all for being here. I got so much to talk about. This stuff, you guys, I appreciate all the questions. So let me know if you have questions. I always say, let's go ahead and start the meeting off with what's on your mind. I have to do that for when I was working. Good morning. Dr. Listen, I do it for my agency meetings too. I was like, hey, all hearts and minds got to be clear, because if I start talking about something else, you like, I got stuff on my mind. I need to ask my question. So I always say that first. Did you see my message yesterday? I did, D, and I responded. That was good news, wasn't it? You said, look. I responded, friend. I saw look. I was like, this is a good look, isn't it? I think it's a good look. Okay, all right. I was like, this looks like progress. And I didn't want you to come back and be like, Doc, this is not good. How do you promote gifts? How do you promote gifts? What do you mean, like promote gifting? Like have people want to support your live? Is that what you mean? You said I need this live. Welcome to the room, friend. How you doing? Hello, Josh. I saw you as well. Welcome to the room. Good morning. You guys are awesome. I love that y'all come in and ask questions. You know, I say that. I have to say that several times throughout my life. I'm. You said I'm now able to sell products. That's what you meant. Are you okay, let me just make sure I understand when you say I'm now able to sell products. You mean as an affiliate. So you're a TikTok shop creator, um TikTok shop creator side, the affiliate program, not someone who's selling their own like t-shirts or, stuff like that. You're selling other people's stuff, like when I talk about the tapper and stuff like that. So I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Spend 20 minutes explaining why I took my link out my bio. You spent 20 minutes explaining it. It's hard for people to grasp that. I know it is, but it is, as you could tell, it's a difference maker. TikTok is being shady. It is. It is a difference maker. Thank you all. I did not start talking about my topic. My topic is go live streaming tips. So TikTok AI, the AI is going to say something to me. So we'll see what it says. Good morning, everybody coming in. Thank you all for the shares, the taps, the likes. Yes. Okay. So you're an affiliate. That's good, Snoop. No, TikTok Shop wants me to start selling products. Okay, yes. So you could do shoppable videos. You could do videos for it, or you could do it in your live. Do you go live, Snoop? Are you a live host? Let me know if you go live. Let me know what's the deal there. AI said Dr. Lisa answered questions on live stream. That's what they gave me. They said, look here, she's just answering questions. So I did start off that way, didn't I? The AI's like, Dr. Lisa just answering y'all questions. That's all she gonna do today. Do you know any of do you know of any reason why I'm not able to put my link under the links tab under my bio? Ooh. Well, you're new. So that's part of it. You're new. Um, no, not really. Do I need to start? That is a way to sell. So it's in your live stream. You can sell. There's a shopping bag that you would add products to. So you'll add that way, or you could do it in the video content and add a link for the product that you want to promote, that you've added products in your showcase. So when you go to my page here, if you click my photo, my mini profile is going to show up and it'll say Dr. Lisa Showcase. If you click that, it takes you to my showcase. If you wanted to click my photo again, when it pops up, it'll take you to my main page, but you'll still see showcase on my main page. So those are products that you have to add products to. My friend, hey, hey is, Alicia, Lynn. So what I would say to you is that you have a link. I also can't join lives as a guest for some reason. So it sounds like you don't have, well, you have to probably verify your age. You probably have to verify the go live process. So when you go to your profile page, click TikTok Studio. On your profile, you should see TikTok Studio at the top part in the left corner area. Click that. It'll take you to the area that says post and live. Under there, you'll see where it says go live. You might need to, the first thing they'll tell you to do is verify your age and just make sure you're of age. That's probably the first thing. When it comes to that link in bio, you typically get a clickable link. How you doing, Jane? You get a clickable link at 1,000 followers. So you probably can't put a link in that link area in your bio because you don't have 1,000 followers, so you don't have access to that yet. What we were just talking about though is that link is problematic. So we're noticing already where people, when you go live, your views are not pushed out. You're being suppressed or restricted. One of the two might happen. And so TikTok really wants you to use Service Plus, which is this yellow arrow feature here. It's a feature that you can activate as well. You got to get approved for it, but essentially once you talk, you can create a Service Plus bio, you can create some frequently asked questions and answers on how to get to your information, and you can do what's called a service pin card where you could talk about your products and have people click that so that they can get to your other services. So that's what you want to do as well. So you want to create this Service Plus as a way to talk about your other services. And so TikTok does not want you to have a link in the bio. When you said that, I thought you were saying, alluding to that they took it away altogether, because that is the messaging that they are supposed to remove that where you don't have links in bios. But I don't know if they've fully done that yet. Okay, friends, this is really good information. Thank you. You're welcome. You said Snoop. You said everything is doing these matches. How do we get away from that? Everyone's doing the matches, the battling. Battling is not a bad thing. I don't. TikTok wants you to battle. TikTok encourages it. They have campaigns that actually have components of battling to it. So I don't think it's a bad thing, but you just have to figure out like how do you want to navigate on this app. At some point, people integrate battling into their process all the time. So I don't think it's a bad thing. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm doing well. We hit 10K. 10K in 9 minutes. Now, what we were trying to do, and I didn't get a chance to kind of give timestamps, I was talking, but we have right under my name is the taps. Those are the hearts that are flowing here. This is you guys actually activating the live. So, as live hosts, you want your viewers to like your live doing this. That means you're literally taking your finger and tapping the screen. And as you're tapping, 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 there's a heart that's going to pop up here. It gets a little fatter. A line's going to crawl across. You'll see that line crawling across. And then with that, it gets fatter. And then if you take it away, if confetti falls on the screen, you see it. I don't see it. It is a way to show how many likes you've sent. And so you want your viewers to actively support liking your live and pushing it out. And so that tells TikTok in a real way that people are liking what they're experiencing and you get more visibility. And so these are all beginner friendly live stream tips. I teach what does it mean to be a strong viewer. So you guys are all viewers right now. And then how do you take the information I'm sharing and share it, say it in the way that feels comfortable for you, but you want that engagement from your viewers. And I tell people all the time, if you're not an engaged viewer, then how are you going to ask people to be an engaged viewer for you? How you doing, Aaliyah? Do you have to have a crazy background? Do you have to have what do you mean by crazy? Does this feel crazy? What do you mean, friend? Hello, friend. Thank you for that daily heart me. We haven't gotten the flash go. What did you mean by crazy background? Do you have to have one? The answer is no. Thank you for those roses, title gifter. Crazy in a good way. You do a room that is best for you, like what fits your style and interest. Yeah. So no, it doesn't have to be. I do say, let me say that differently. Hello, how you doing, friends? Thank you so much. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. TikTok just gave us that flash go. Let's see if it's heart maze. I hope it ain't heart maze. It's roses. Awesome, awesome. So we need 15 roses. If you guys don't mind, this is a flash goal. So TikTok says one per person. One per person. It is TikTok's way of seeing if the room is actually engaging and active. We got the heart target that we hit. Now we have to hit this flash goal. TikTok gives all your rooms a flash goal. So again, when you become a live host, you're going to want people to support your live. So you're going to want to make sure that you help your viewers understand that this is a game that TikTok plays to make sure people in your room are actively engaging. I tell people all the time, this ain't TV. You are not on television. Thank you so much for that, Rose. I appreciate that. That's your first rose being sent. You like, look here, let me send this girl this rose. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for supporting that Flash Go as well. So appreciate the support. Thank you, Miss Darlene, for sharing it out. Aaliyah, thank you for those shares of the live as well. Look at your friend. Thank you for Aaliyah, you're a title gifter. It says that. So what they're doing is sharing the live. That's another thing you want your viewers to do. So what if we go live for the first time and you get no engagement? As time goes on, you'll get more engagement. TikTok doesn't push your live out in the first couple lives. Like the first week of lives, if you went live every day for 7 days straight, you're gonna see some trickling of people coming through, but you're not gonna necessarily get bombarded with people. Not unless you're live. It depends on what you're doing in your topic. I mean, that typically does not happen. It does not happen. And again, it just depends on what your live topic is about or what you're doing. But you don't get pushed out often in the beginning because you're still getting used to it and getting acclimated to going live. I'm planning on going live and doing my makeup. Okay, do you think it should save those? Do you think I should save those lives? TikTok will save them for you. You get 30 days of your recordings. So each of your lives, hello friend, thank you so much for that. Each of your lives are saved automatically. Yeah, so TikTok saves this. This is all yours. And then you can take clips for them. And then I use my clips in the beginning. I will repurpose them and put them on my YouTube channel. And so this is your content for 30 days. You can go get it. You can take clips and post it on your page. You can make edits. You can do whatever you need to do. Yep, yep, that's all yours. Download it and just keep it for yourself, however you want to do it. Download it, put it behind a paywall because you did a masterclass on how to put makeup on and charge people for that service. So you could absolutely do that too. I mean, it is your content. Hey, Miss K Latte, thank you so much. You guys, we have this flash goal going on. We need 10 more roses. 10 more roses. So if you don't mind supporting, I can't repin it. It's too soon. You said facts. It is, yeah. I teach about digital marketing. I teach about ways that you can monetize on this app and beyond. And so I do teach about that. But and I'm a creator network agency. That's a free program to help you continue to go live. Wow, I'm absolutely obsessed with you and I'm so excited. I'm so thankful for all these tips. You were so welcome, friend. You said I'm obsessed with you. I love that. Thank you all for the coming in for the follow. How you doing, bountiful healing friend? How are you? Riri, thank you so much for that rose. We need 6 more roses for the flash go. TikTok made roses the flash go. Hello, hello, friend. So we have the flash go going on right now. So let me talk. Hey, Dr. Daryl, where you been? Where you been? Well, welcome, friend. Welcome to the room, Miss Dawn. I see you, friend. Miss Dawn. We change our name? I think we did. I don't think it was the miss in front of it. Welcome to the room, friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We need 4 more roses to satisfy that flash goal. Good morning, Dr. What is it? IP Nation Fitness. Thank you so much, friend. Busy, but I'm back going live today. Look at you. All right. Hey, we're about to hit a new month, you all. Let me just say this out loud. If anybody needs to be challenged, okay? This is the time to do it. Step in to your purpose. Lead with the fear. Don't let it lead you. Go ahead and go live. We're about to hit a new month. So April 1st, go live every day in the month of April and see how does that transform how you do things. I'm going to give some tips on how you can go about it, but you can go live every day in the month of April. All right. I'll give you a little bit of an out too. All right. Do a scare, friend. Do it scare. We got a sticker for that. Hey, Alicia, go where you put your comment at. Click that grayed out row heart, the grayed out heart. Click that heart, and you'll see the fan club stickers. And with the fan club stickers, click the one that says "Do a scare," y'all. Do a scare. We're gonna motivate somebody in this room. I accept the challenge. There we go. There we go. And so we're going to talk about this challenge because I want you guys to pay attention to some ways you could do it. And I don't want you, my newbies, my afraid folks, my nervous folks, I'm going to give you a little bit of support in terms of having to do it where you don't have the world looking at you. So we'll talk about that process where you could do it kind of private. Um, and then you're going to have to unprivate at some point, at some point very soon, because that's not what you want to do. You're going to do it for a little bit, but then you're going to take off the training wheels and go live. Go full live, full unprivate. Thank you so much for the daily heart meets, everybody. Guys, all I can say is yes, yes, yes. I have words. Thank you. Nisi knows. How are you, friend? Welcome, welcome. Do you have boards? Is that what you meant? You have your board? She said, I have some words. I have words now. I love it. Happy, how are you, friend? Yes. So me and Nisi, we met, we did a 101, and she was like, I'm trying to figure out these boards. And so we had a good conversation. I'm happy I was able to support friend. Thank you so much for connecting with me. Don, how you doing? Don, did you answer my question? Did you change your name? I always want to make sure I'm not saying things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome, friend. I see you. Appreciate all the support. Um, as you guys come in, tears for all cheers. Look at you, friend. Appreciate it. When you guys come in, click the arrow here in the corner. We're gonna talk about a power share. We're gonna share out the live. We smashed that rose goal. Oh no, no, we did not. You guys, I thought we had the rose goal completed. We need one more rose. We need one more. Let's see if we can do one more by one new person. We will get it achieved. Is that the case? Anybody want to do it? If you haven't done it yet, if you've done it already, TikTok sees you. They see you. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Oh, we did it with that one. Thank you so much, you all. I appreciate the support. There we go. We got that flash goal completed. Now, keep this in mind. Like I said, TikTok will send you the flash goal. When you don't have people in your room, obviously in the beginning, it's kind of it's like a climb. You're going to get there. But recognize it is something you want to click and just go through the motion of encouraging people to support, sharing it out to your friends, seeing if somebody comes in, sees it, hears you talking about it. And so it's 15 minutes of trying to play TikTok's game to get the room to actively participate. Then, as time goes on, you'll start teaching people more and more, and you'll get that flash goal completed pretty early on. So, that was actually not a bad one. I think it was 15. I had over the last couple of days, it's been in the 20s, almost 30. So, just keep that in mind. They can get a little higher. They probably will get a little higher as you grow. And then sometimes, if you're ignoring them too much, or if your room is not actually active, and not doing things, like I tell people all the time, you are a reflection of what you're asking people to do for you. You said pressure. It's a little pressure, but don't let it worry you. Sometimes you achieve it, sometimes you don't. Last week, I think I missed the flash goal, y'all. It was kind of rough. It was a little rough. I think I missed it at least 4 times last week. I was like, oh, this what we doing? This what we doing? But it is what it is. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. The one when they share for it to be the heart me, that's a hard one because people come in, they send their heart me's automatically. So you're literally asking for someone who came in, who hasn't sent it, who still hasn't come in the room yet, to share the heart me. And during that 15 minutes, you may not see as many people come through. So it was a little challenging. I think we got the heart me. We didn't get one or two of the other goals before that though. Do you recommend having two accounts? Always, always. I think you always need, people use the term backup. I don't think it's necessarily a backup. I think it's just another account that you're just going to support each other. They'll support each other. So for me, I'm currently in my live on my other phone with my agency page. So like, for example, if you guys, I'll talk about the agency in a second, but if you were, so it just said hello and I can pin it. And in the meantime, that account's there. If you guys want to follow it, you're welcome to. But it is my agency page. I am going to plan to go live on that soon so that I can actually use that to do more recruiting because that account has the agency's application available to join to apply to to apply to my creator network agency, and I can pin it in the live. So that makes it a little easier when you can actually have people come to the live and apply that way. So that is another way to recruit. But I do talk about the agency here. I just don't have the application. You have to message me, the other stuff. We just kind of go through an extra step. How do you learn all this stuff? Going live daily. I go live twice a day. I go live twice a day. Insurance lady, thanks. Is that what it is? No, Houston, Texas. I was like, wait a minute, what does your name say? Insurance lady HTX. So I think that's Houston, Texas. Helping Houston women 40 plus protect income, wealth, health and legacy, life insurance. And then you have the other stuff, annuities. Okay, awesome, awesome, friend. Look at you. Welcome to the room. Let's see. So just being here and learning. as I go, I'm going to teach you guys because I want you guys. There's going to be some moments where you're going to be like, oh my gosh, you're not going to be able to unsee it. Okay, so we're going to talk about some things to see and how it's going to help you keep your eyes open and, pay attention to what's happening here. So we'll talk about a few things. I'm so confused. You are welcome, friends. Just stay in the room. Just stay in the room. I'm going to help you level. I leveled up, you all. What did you do? You leveled up in the room? You did. You did. Thank you for the support. I see you're level 2 now. Watching from Missouri. Thank you so much, friends. I'm from Florida. It feels like running 2 accounts is a lot, but what do I know? Um, honestly, it's not. I could be it's not. Don't overthink it. Don't even put that in your mindset that it's going to be a lot. I think you'll manage and you'll just decide how much you post to one versus the other. One of them will become your primary. That's just going to be the case. Something's going to become your primary and the other one will become secondary, but it will be used as a way to support the primary. That's probably what's going to happen. Can you talk about avoiding getting violations? I can. Hey Kim, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Welcome everybody who's coming in. Thank you. Hey Flourish, I see you, friend. Welcome to the room as well. Others coming in. So we skipped a step. Let's do this. Let's share out the live. If you guys could click that arrow in the corner. Hey, Miss K Latte, thank you for the title gift of the roses. If you can click that arrow in the corner, it allows you to repost the live. It allows you to share out the live to individuals, to groups. It allows you to add it to your story. Those are ways you can share. And then if you power share, that means you're touching my glasses or my nose, the center of the screen. As you click down, press down, it allows you to then see other people you can share it out to because and the arrow is like kind of limiting, but this one allows you to do what they call a power share. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can even see a search bar that you can search to other individuals in your inbox, your friends, or look up keywords and stuff that may be relevant to the live that you're attending. Thank you so much. Hey friend, how you doing? Thank you all for coming in for posts. Do you post the same thing in both of the pages? No, you cannot. You got to make some tweaks to it, or else you'll get a violation that says it's unoriginal content. So you got to make sure that the other video has either maybe you cut off some time in the beginning, maybe 3 or 4 seconds on the beginning of that video, 3 or 4 seconds on the end. Maybe you do some edits where you split up and rearrange maybe the order of some information and add a different, you know, um, screen message, the hook on screen and that the description in the inbox. And so just know you have to tweak it. You got to make some tweaks to it. You can use it, but you got to definitely make some tweaks to it. Oh, you know so much. Hello, friends. You said, welcome from Wakanda. Wakanda, Indiana. What is that, friend? Welcome, friend. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you for that gift. Your first time gifter, too. Look at you joining the daily heart, putting in the daily heart me engagement. Thank you all. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Good morning. Good morning. So, you guys shared out the live. I appreciate the support. We're going to continue to do that. Hey, Kim loves Jamaica. How you doing, friend? And so we're going to continue to support the live in that way. I tell people all the time, a couple things I say. So first of all, we're going to say hello. Okay. Say hello, put in the chat, tell me where you're from. If you have not commented yet, because some of y'all came in and supported the live and put a comment in the chat, which I really appreciate. So put a comment into the chat that says hello. I tell people when you come to someone's home, first thing you're gonna do is greet them. All right. So you want to make sure your presence is known. You're starting that chatting. So the chatting is important. Tampa, Florida. Hey neighbor. How are you? I'm in Orlando. My baby girl's in Tampa. My in-laws are in Tampa. So yeah, I get there often. My husband actually is going to Tampa today. Colorado, welcome friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for the corgi. I see you. You're from Sonoma. Awesome, awesome. I did not know that, Lisa. Awesome. Sonoma, California. Atlantis in the house. Love it. Norfolk, Virginia. Thank you so much, my Texas friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Miss Kim. Appreciate you all supporting. And so as you are starting your live, you want to make sure that you're getting that engagement. So what I just did, and people chimed in, not everybody, because we got some folks that are still hiding out. So you got to make sure that you are actually communicating. Hello from California, LA, and then Kim is in New York, New York in the house. Welcome, friend. Thank you for the hearts. I see you guys. Thank you all for the follow. I see you, Skip. And so with that, you're actively engaging. And if you can get your room to start communicating, maybe saying where they're from, saying if they're new, if they're, and I usually go into questions about who's gone live before. Are you afraid? Are you nervous? Are you scared of what's going to happen when you click the buttons and stuff? Are you, sometimes you got to know what you don't know. Are you one of those people who don't have a niche and you don't know what to talk about? So I ask all those questions too. And so that pertains to the topic at hand. Hey, Mrs. Treetop. But you want to start getting the room chatting. People need to be chatting, connecting to one another. That is so important as your chat is moving. Hello, friend. Thank you so much from Ohio and Boston. I see you guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Skip. I appreciate that, friend. Chicago, hey, family. That's my hometown. How are you, friend? Good morning, Mrs. Treetop. Hello, everyone in the room. So welcome, everybody. So the chat has to be chatting. If you are sitting back talking, hello, friend. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for that daily heart me. Thank you, Milwaukee. Hello, friend. If you're talking, and people are not talking back, are not answering questions, engaging, it does impact your views. It does drop things. So as a live host, you are always trying to get that engagement to happen. Okay. Hello, friend. How you doing, Yvette? I appreciate you. Mari, hello as well. So, you say you have great energy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. As yes, from Pennsylvania, you have a question. What's your question, friend? So put that in the chat too. If you guys, if you have questions, that's great to ask questions too. And so you want your chat to always be engaging. Tapping is clapping. Yes, it is. And so, did we talk about tapping? That's the hearts flowing. Yes, this is so true. You're right, friend. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much, Glow. And so as you are liking the live, so you are either typing or tapping. You pick your poison. Okay. You pick your poison because you can't tap and type at the same time. So you got to pick which one. But thank you very much, Mr. Treetop. So you're going to pick which one you're doing, but you are engaging. If you are sitting back watching me, which is fine because I want you to watch, but I want you to be interactive too. But if you're watching me, that you're not doing what you need to do as a viewer. And keep in mind, you are all in my room because you're trying to learn how to go live. You're interested in going live. That is the goal. You want to go live on TikTok. You want to build your community. You want to monetize. You want to do all the things. So it's important for you to understand the viewer experience and how to be a good viewer. Because if you're not a good viewer, how are you going to ask people to be good viewers for you? All right. So and you should be asking people to be a good viewer for you. Let me be clear about that. You are asking them to engage, just like I'm asking you all to engage. So you want to keep that in mind. So you want to make sure that you are actually doing that engagement. I haven't seen you since Cape Town. Look at you, friend. I've been posting nothing but Cape Town stuff too, or my South Africa trip. So thank you so much. Hey, Seven Mag, I see you, friend. Thank you so much for the community fest, community gifts. I appreciate that. Mari, appreciate that, friend. Not about me going live, but engagement. I joined a woman live, made a statement regarding another, and then it gets cut off. Let me know what you, or is that a question? Let me know if that was a question. You are being trained to stay home and out of the way. Am I out of the way? I don't know. What do you mean, Max? Is that a question? Let me know if, because I kind of took offense to that. It was kind of a little bit of an ouch, but I don't know if that's what you meant, friend. I don't know if you were trying to do ouch. If you're trying to do ouch, maybe reword it. Let me know if that, I almost felt like, is he trying to be inappropriate? But let me know, friend. Let me know. Okay, Seven Mag, thank you so much. She freaked out, told me my profile was fake and muted me. Oh, um, yeah, I don't know what happened, friend. Yeah. Um, in terms of the engagement that was happening, I'm not sure what was being said. We we like out of the way. She is making money. We like out of the way if she is making money. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Question: are there certain words we should avoid doing live? I see people spelling out words instead. You know what? There are words that people will spell because you don't want to overuse a word too much because the algorithm may think that you are trying to do something else where you're trying to move people off the platform. So you hear people spelling out link in bio quite a bit, like LINKBIO, little stuff like that. The social media platforms, the YouTubes, the TikToks and stuff. I'm sorry, YouTubes, the Facebooks, the Instagrams. People will say their initials. People say the Zon or rainforest for that other marketplace. And so just know that it's kind of over the years, TikTok was giving restrictions and violations for that. Those words are not unallowed. I mean, you can say them, but you just got to be careful. Now, the violence words, the DV words, like domestic V, those words you got to be careful with. You can't say words that mean unalive and all those things. Those are things you really can't do. Things that, when you talk about weapons, all that stuff, you got to be careful about those things. Those are the things that are triggering, trauma inducing. It's not conducive to a safe space. And so just be careful about how you're saying things and what you're saying. People use the word unalive, for a reason, because you can't say words that can convey, you harming yourself or harming someone else. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's what you want to be careful with for the most part. And TikTok has community guidelines that you might want to pay attention to, as well as safety guidelines too that you got to be aware of. And so a lot of the things that you can't say, it's not like a massive list, but there are associated with the things that are part of the violations that you'll get if you are in trouble, that you did something that was inappropriate on the live stream. So let's see. FYP, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. Let me try to catch up on a few comments. So yeah, so people spell some stuff out. Some things are spelled, some things are just not allowed. Okay. Let's see. You said, Spectrum, I think that misunderstood me and I came off invasive. I don't know. Okay. Well, honestly, like I just said with that gentleman with his comment, I took it a certain way. Now that may not have been what he intended. It might have been though. It very well probably was. But that's the thing about this, you guys. As a viewer, you're in the chat. So when you think about the words you say and how you say it, and I know certain things, we're just typing really quickly. And sometimes like, oh, we didn't realize it had another meaning or a person misinterpreted. You just gotta, I would say keep some of your comments shorter. The reason why I will say keep some things shorter, only but also you don't want to get things misinterpreted, but also TikTok will filter comments. So when you like write a real long sentence, and I'm kind of wordy, as you can tell, I talk a lot. So I notice sometimes my comments get filtered, and I have the luxury of having the agency page I can see, and I'll look at the live host and I'll see the comments coming through. I was like, oh, my comment didn't even go through. Pals, are you in a room? That happened to like 5 of my comments this morning. Just FYI. I was like, my comments ain't coming through. They getting filtered. So I knew they were being filtered because they weren't showing up on the screen on the agency side. So I knew that was happening. But just know that you will get filtered depending on how you say things and what you're saying, because that's typically of keeping a community a safe community. And in that real example I just gave, my comments I was sharing was words that I needed to change. And I knew it because I was like, oh, that word has another meaning. Oh, I just got to be careful with how I said that. And then maybe some words that she probably got blocked. So I don't know. Um, is it okay to use your live for one-on-one meetups? You can create a private live. You could do that. Yep. Make it a private live. You have to do that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to, anybody can come into the room. Let me know if you need to. I'll talk about private lives because I'm sure you're probably going to say, well, how do I do that? And said I was rude to comment without following her. Oh, I will say this, MC. Um, I will say this. And you guys know I go there. So I'm gonna go there in a way, because if you're trying to be a live host, if you are trying to understand engagement, if you want to be a live host, then you are going to want to make sure you understand the etiquette. Okay. So in my live, I talk to everybody, as y'all can tell. I talk to all of you all. I do at some point in this live talk about the etiquette. All right. Because there's no way for you to be successful as a live host if you are not doing the things that you're asking your viewers to do. And let me be very clear. You are asking your viewers to do things to support your live stream because that's what this relationship is about. I say this ain't TV because if you want to be on TV, then you don't have to have for viewer, you're not asking for viewer participation. But here as a live stream, you are asking for viewer participation, no matter what platform you're on. That's the whole point of this. You're asking for people to like it. You're asking people to share it out. You're asking people to comment. You're asking people to support your gift goals and all the things that you have going on. So you are asking for viewer participation as a live host. So when you think about this, then you need people to participate fully, fully. And so we're going to just understand etiquette. It's good etiquette to speak to someone when you enter their space. There we go, Candace. That's actually the number one rule. You got to make sure you're commenting. You're not just watching people and consuming. That's kind of selfish when you really think about it, because it's like, oh, well, this person's putting their time and effort and energy into this topic, and you haven't even said hello or good morning. So just know that that's part of it, and you're gonna want people to do it for you, because you're gonna come back to me and say, Doc, ain't nobody talking to me, ain't nobody saying hi, ain't nobody doing nothing. And then I'm gonna say, hey, okay, well, are you asking them questions to get them to engage? And then I want you guys to understand you are now on the viewer side. Like, how would you want people to engage in your live? How would you want people to support your live? What's happening to you last night? You went live. Where can the TikTok guides be found? Community guidelines are located. On the home screen, if you go to the Creator Academy, I'm not the home screen, I'm sorry. When you go into your profile, on your profile page, click TikTok Studio. Under Posts, scroll all the way down, there's a Creator Academy. Click under there. That is where you'll find the guidelines. I think one of the areas say community guidelines. When you are live, there's also Live Academy where you can get some live training and stuff. Gotta go. Thank you so much, Green. Appreciate your friend. Thank you. Congratulations, Mrs. Treetop. Mrs. Treetop, congratulations for everything. Did you win, friend? I gotta look at the campaigns. I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did. I'm gonna have to go look at it in a second. I got in trouble for saying the uh extra fluff hat, the I hat. Oh, gotcha. Got your trigger words. Yes, yeah, that's the one. I said I was okay. So yeah, so that's one that you have to be careful with. That would be like you freaking me out right now for not following you immediately. And I will say, MC Cynthia, I will say this, not that I'm not that person, but I will say, as you are engaging, I want you to pay attention to a couple things, okay? So right now, I want you, hey, Courageous, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. You want to make sure that you are also not spamming the chat too, friend. Thank you so much. I'm new to all of this. So, okay. So my friends, do this. Let's do this real quick. We're going to talk about the badges next to people's names. So I want y'all, thank you for helping me. You're so welcome. I want you to pay attention to something though, because I want you guys to start reading the room. All right? I want you to read the room as a live host, and I want you to read the room as a viewer. All right? So you're going to pay attention to what other people have as their identification, their badge next to their name. You're also going to pay attention to how people are moving in a room. My room is not an engagement room, grow room. So I know you guys pick up bad habits, for lack of a better word, because of going into those rooms. And a lot of new friends go there early, and then they're picking up words like, hey, scoop me up, do this, I'm trying to get this following count, I'm trying to get this number, I'm trying to do that. And recognizing that that is not this type of room. On top of that, it's okay to engage and connect with people, but you have to understand that when you're picking up people randomly like that, and I tell you, be mindful of how you do that, you're picking up people that may not want to engage back with you. So you're just picking up numbers. So when you come in a room and you announce that you're doing that, and you don't have any of the badges that says that you are an engager, then people can see pretty quickly that you're not an engager. Okay, so when you went into that live host room, I'm gonna say for M Cynthia, since you brought this up, thank you all for supporting the live. I see you, friend. Thank you so much, Jade, and others that came in. The live host can quickly see what you've been doing. Okay, yes, I want to engage, not numbers. There we go, Tammy. That was it. Yeah. So look, so MC Cynthia, you have no your level box, your blue box is grayed out. It's a level 5. It's grayed out, meaning that you have not sent any Daily Heart Me or any gift, whether it's a rose, a heart puff, or anything in the last 7 days. We know it's been at least 7 days because TikTok grays it out at 7 days. Okay. So it could have been 2 months. I don't know. But it's been grayed out. So it's grayed out so we don't even see it. We know also that your box, when I click your photo, that it says member, meaning that, hey, sweetie pie, that up here, it's either for you, you either see the word follow or you see the word join. Okay. So I'm going to say you see, you see the word join. Okay. So you see the word join because you did not join the people who have the badge that says Lisa. That means that they have my Daily Heart Me. All right. So as a live host and as viewers, y'all all see what we all see the same thing. So we see people who have actually been in TikTok engaging in every live. That's where the blue box, purplish box, depending on what you got going on, it follows you from room to room. So we know because of that person's level, it goes from level 1 to 50, how much they've been engaging, what they've been doing, how they've been growing. All right. Somebody asked me the other day, like, what's a good level? I said 25 midway is good because they let you fly into rooms that are not 100 or more people. You can fly in at the top. You'll see the blue little box that flies in. So that's 25. So if you're under 25, not that the 20s are good, high teens are good. That means that you're growing. You're really getting a good rhythm to what you're doing. If you're in the I would say 10 and under means that you are still new. You are still new, still trying to figure this out, and we see that. Okay? So we see that too. And then the least is the same thing. If you're not level 5 and above, if I have like panel boxes, I say, well, wait a minute, you're not ready to come in my box yet. You haven't been here enough. I don't know you yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting to know you. So little things like that, live hosts are always evaluating. Okay. You said I'm very new. Welcome. Thank you so much, Denise. Appreciate your friends. So I'm going to talk about the blue box a little bit more. So I have to pay money. Please be patient with me. In order for you to get a blue box or click the join, you have to have coins on your account, which is money that you have to put on your account. I tell people not to break the bank. Start off with like $10, $20. Make a decision on how you're going to move. That'll get you your heart puff. I mean, your daily heart me. That'll get you some populars. You can send some roses. And so little things like that as you decide how you want to grow and build your community, how you want to become and sow into other people, how you want to start building that support network, building that social capital, all those things that you think of, that's what you're doing. And so the more you do, the more you sow, the more people who are going to gravitate towards you. You'll see that. You'll see people in my top boxes. People are, connecting with those folks. They understand those people to be people who understand the etiquette here on the app, not just in my live, but period. You know what I'm saying? So you'll learn it, but it is about how you engage. And what you're doing is creating social capital. People see you, they understand you to be an engager, and they come support you too. Okay. Thank you so much for the information. I need to head off to another training. I'm new on this platform. You are welcome, friend. Thank you so much. Ooh, you told me I had to no level the other day and I got busy. You did good, friend. I see you. I see you, friend. Miss Dawn. Appreciate that. Thanks for all this great information. You are so welcome. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. I say this to you guys because I want you guys to understand there is an etiquette here. And if you are missing that, and again, I'm not telling you to throw big gifts. You don't have to do that. You'll decide if you want to get to that point. That is a conscious, very conscious decision you're gonna make. Okay. And so you're gonna decide if that's how you want to engage. And then ultimately you'll decide what does that mean for you as a live host and how do you again are being strategic in terms of those relationships you're trying to cultivate. All right. I hear see your level of yes. He said, I'm just learning. I love that. Good morning, Smile. You are amazing and love. Thank you so much, Faith. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate this conversation. Hey, Kay, how you doing? This is how far I started monitoring the badges doing my live. There we go. Thank you very much, sweetie pie. That's it. And so because of that, now you guys can see when you have a lot of people with no badges in your room, now you know how much you need to now educate those individuals. That's a telltale sign. I want you guys to pay attention to that because you guys are gonna come back and that's the first question I'm gonna ask. I'm like, do they have badges? And you're gonna be like, no. It's like, oh, okay. And then I'm gonna say, well, what did you say to them? Because now you got to train them. You got to educate them on, hey guys, I see that you new to TikTok. You're trying to figure this thing out. Let me help you out. Okay. Some host takes more time saying hello and not talking about the topic. Okay. Okay, let me see. Therapy Girl LLC. You need to do that. I'm going to say that right now. I actually teach you to don't start with your topic. Don't. I encourage you to start building relationships. You need to do that. That is an absolute must, because these are people. These are, I mean, everybody's real people. You want somebody to come in and just start talking about their topic. At the end of the day, you need to cultivate relationships, because your live stream, okay, thank you, because your live stream won't get pushed out. You need people to heart your live. You need people to share your live out. Thank you so much. You need the comments to get flowing. You need to be asking questions. You need to be cultivating relationships. You need people to be in your fan club so they can come back and support, so all of that is part of what you're building. So if you're wanting your platform just to be you lecturing, or you just sharing information and people just take your information and leave, then your live is not going to grow. That's not how that grows. You need people to engage. Yes, I'm trying to. Yep. You need that engagement. And so you need to be strategic as a live host in terms of how you balance that. Thank you, sweetie pie. Appreciate you for the populace. Okay, got it. Yeah. So you got to be strategic in terms of how you balance that. And so you guys heard me. I was talking and I was telling us, okay, we're doing our tapping. We're tapping a live. We're going to get to our 10K in 10 minutes. We did it in 9 minutes. And I said, oh, yeah, we're now going to share out the live. And I was answering some questions. Don't get me wrong. I was actually answering questions to the point that the AI said, Dr. Lisa's answering questions. That was my summary to me. I was like, y'all, I ain't say no live stream. I ain't say none of my normal language. And I was like, no, Dr. Lisa's just gonna answer questions. So just know that you want to make sure you are supporting your viewers by, getting to know them and cultivating that relationship. Hey friends, thank you so much. First time gifter with the roses. Okay, so really quickly, let me just close out the blue box, because I'm gonna show you guys this. I have as you guys can tell, and we do have a lot of new friends in the room. So I want to make sure people see this. Thank you are always helpful. Bye. Okay, appreciate you, Don. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Bye. Hello, chocolate. Thank you so much for being here. So thank you for the rose. I see your friend. Thank you for that daily heart me. So here's what I want you guys to do. Because some of you guys have boxes. Some of you just got your box. I can see. We all see it, y'all. I tell y'all, level 1 to 50. So if you are under 10, I can see, my assumption is that you're still new. Something happened in the recent time and you're like, oh, let me get a box. Let me do this. I understand. And then there are some friends who don't have any badges. And so we need to talk to them about how to get them, and what you guys you always want to look at your level and your points. Do you have to do anything except send gifts to get a box? Box comes from gifting. Boxes come from gifting. That is plain and clear. Boxes come from gifting. Yep. Yeah, that engagement. Joining someone's fan club. Also, sending a rose, sending whatever. So it comes from that first time here, new to TikTok. Hey, friend, how you doing, Marie? Appreciate you, friend. What do you do? What do you do about that? Um, Tell me more, Nisi. What you meant about what, friend? Um, you said Heart Me Fan Club, etc. Is there a total checklist for our beginner lives, one-on-one lives, badges? DJ, when you go, before you go live, I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. So DJ asked that question in that way. The answer is kind of no, kind of yes. Everything in this live stream, and I say this all the time, so there's a couple ways to answer that question, DJ's question about all this stuff that I'm talking about. Everything in this live stream, even for you all, is information here. All right. We're going to click the number of people in the room. I'm going to take you here real quick. Click here. If you click the number, you'll see all the people listed there. There's a question mark. Click the question mark so you can understand what the top viewer means. All right. You see the two people in the bubble. Those people are the 1 and 2 seats. They have the most points. You want to look at the points from the left, on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, to see what numbers of people and how many points you've collected. That question mark breaks it down. It tells you get 3 points for every 10 minutes of sending hearts, tapping the screen. It tells you get 3 points for every 10 minutes of putting comments in. These are engagement points, and they go towards the fan club. That's what it is in terms of how you are engaging as a fan club member. It's not blue box engagement. It goes, and so you want to make sure that, hey, Sherry, and then you get points for every coin of gift that you send. You get points there. So you see who are your top people. Some people have strategies about that. Some people say, hey, my top people, they may say, hey, my top people are people I am going to make sure I support, or in other ways, or they have little game, I'm not going to say the love, what do they call it? Loveaways. Loveaways, and not the give, but the loveaways. They do little things like that. People do all types of things based on their top viewers, and that they gamify this. They want people to continue to come back and come to their live and engage and continue to support. So you'll see that happen in certain rooms. You'll see, does that change all the time? The people in the room and the numbers, it changed based on engagement. Yeah. Hey, Rachel, how you doing, friend? Thank you for the populace. Thank you all for engagement. If I didn't say hi to you, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the stickers. Dr. Lisa cares. Yes. Thank you for the daily heart me's. But yeah, so that number will fluctuate. People will compete to be in these top seats. You see that? And so I'll just say that the top seats was Mrs. Treetop and Kim Love Jones. Now it's flipped. Now it's Sweetie Pie. She number two. You know what I'm saying? So all that happens and people pay attention to that. So that's one thing. There's a question mark for that. When you go, I mean, you click all this stuff. Everything is clickable in this live right now, except for this board. This is called a board. We'll talk about boards later because I know y'all be like, what's a board? How do I create a board? We'll talk about it later. But that's the only thing that's not clickable. Everything else is clickable. And when you start clicking, you laugh at Nisi, I had to stop, because they was going to ask me, friend. They was going to ask. Nisi's like, I sure was going to ask. If I hadn't met with you, I was going to ask. Thank you, Luna. Appreciate you. Nisi and I, we met, we did a 101, and she was like, okay, now teach me this board stuff. How many pounds do you need to go live? At least, I tell people at least 50 in a blue box and you good to go. You got live access, friend Jay. You got live access. Um, Took your advice. What you do, Alicia? Welcome to the room. Can you explain what all these icons are on the screen? You said explain them all, Doc. Just explain them. Just explain all this. Just explain it all for me. Hello, hello, friend. How you doing? Welcome to the room, everybody coming in. I was asking for my other accounts. Yeah, 50 in a blue box. Get yourself a blue box. TikTok will give it to you sooner. Um, Thank you so much. You said pick four. I'm not sure what that means. Everything. You said everything. This is my second account. Yes. Okay. You said this is my first. Alicia said this is my second. This is my first. Okay, got your friend. 50 is typically what TikTok will give you live access. You have live access, I think, on both your accounts, friend. Blue box. Let's talk about the blue box. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Can we take the blue box off? You know what? Actually, I think there is, to answer your question, I think there is a way to hide your blue box. Now, if I understood it correctly, any of your engagement and gifting that you've done during that time it was hidden does not count towards the blue box. So it's actually kind of counterintuitive because you're like, okay, wait a minute. I did all that support and leveled up. I could have leveled up if I had my blue box there. But because I hid it, it didn't count towards it. That's what I understood. Yeah. That's the downside of it. So, but I think there's a way to turn it off. It is a way, and some people want to turn it off because they don't want their blue box to be seen, and maybe they're not gonna gift that day. Maybe that's the maybe that's the notion. Like, hey, I ain't gifting, so I ain't gonna have this box showing. So, I don't know. But anything you do, exactly, you won't level up if you hide it. Yeah, that's what Miss Treetop knows. So, um, yeah, and so maybe people do that intentionally, but you just got to be mindful of the implications of doing that, you know, especially if you are a person that does come in and do, you want to get some point, especially when you're higher level. I think every point counts. Like at that point, you're like, look here, every little point I do and give, I want to see it reflected in my numbers because it's going to take a longer time to get that achieved. That's my thinking about it. You hide in your face, you're like, every point counts. Where do you find the blue box? Okay, let's talk about the blue box, my friends. Okay, so everybody in the chat, and yours, Crimson, yours is grayed out. So that means that TikTok grayed you out because you haven't gifted, like sent a rose or did something in the last 7 days. So it could have been longer, but you haven't done it at least 7 days. So once you do something, it will reactivate. Okay, blue box. Put blue in the chat. Here's what I'm gonna tell you to do. Hey, Coach Nan, put blue in the chat. Once you put the word blue in the chat, blue heart, blue box, I don't care what you put something in the chat. Then I want you to click your photo. Once you click your photo, you're going to see your mini profile pop up. When you see your mini profile pop up, look for your blue, your LV number. It's going to be LV1, LV0, LV9, whatever your LV number is, LV12. Click that LV number. That LV number should take you to a blue screen. Okay? It should take you to a blue screen. I thought it only shows up when you send the heart me. No, no. The blue box. Heart me is you'll get it with the heart me if you're brand new, because that's a gift. They'll give you the fan club box and the blue box. You get both of them with that one because it is a gift. Um, And then, some people send a rose. If you only send a rose, you'll get the blue box, but you won't get the heart me. So if you send the heart me, you get the blue box and the heart me. So that's another way to do it. Thank you all for being here. So here's what that blue screen tells you. And very clearly, there is a question mark. So the person who told me, who wanted me to go through everything, there is a question mark for you guys to go read it for yourself. Okay. So read the question mark. In that question mark, um, I'll do a summary of it. One thing that you're seeing on that blue screen is saying in the center of it is your symbol for what level range you're in. So if you're between 1 and 9, you're in a range, and then 10 to 19, and then 20 to 29, and then 30 to 39, and then 40 to 49, or 50 technically. They'll put you there. So when you're in those ranges, it's different symbols that denote what range you're in. And it's also different colors. You guys will see as the numbers grow, they become, once you get in your 30s, they're like in the purple tones. And so they're no longer this lighter blue. Like in the beginning, it's a lighter blue, and then it goes from blue, and then it starts to get deeper blue, and then it gets to purplish. And so you'll see those color changes too. So you can see, like I said, everything. Now your eyes are going to be wide open. Hey, Bobby, how are you, friend? Thank you for that first time gifter. Congratulations, friend. Thank you so much for supporting. And so now you guys are going to see in real time, like, hey, okay, now I get it. I hadn't even noticed all these changes. Those symbols change, everything changes. And so if you're really savvy, you'll understand the symbols, you understand the colors, you understand, what ranges people are in, all the things that come with it. There's different types of gifts you can give depending on what level you're at for the blue box and stuff. So there's some other things that come with that. And then you can send a level up ship for leveling up your number as well. You always this hype, or we just on the same frequency? I think I'm always, sometimes you catch me where I'm a little bit lower, but no, this is me. This is me, friend. This is me. This is me. Ask the room. But yeah, this is me. And so just know, and you said I'm hyped. They usually say I'm so calm. Am I calm or hype? Which one? Am I calm? I think I'm calm, y'all. Um, so hey, Laviv. So when you're looking at that, for me, this is calm. This is calm. Thank you, calm. How can you tell when people are tapping? Ooh, okay, Nisa, give me 1 second. That's another. Oh my God, what what I've been looking for. Oh, you're so sweet. Appreciate you, Nisa. Give me a second, because that is something else you can see as a live host. You can see who's been tapping. You can't see it. You can see who's tapped. That's the hearts flowing. You can see who's shared. You can see all the things. Can't you buy your coins from elsewhere for better? Yes, yes. Crimson, give me a second, because I'm going to talk about that next. Okay, so blue box. So you guys, if you're still on your blue screen, you'll see how many points you've collected. There's a / symbol. You'll see the total amount of points you need to get to the next level. So if you're level 1, here's the total points for level 2. Underneath there, that's what I want you guys to pay attention to. Underneath there is a message that's going to scroll by. Directly underneath, you should see a message scrolling by. It should tell you how many points you need in total, the difference between what you got and what you need. Thank you, Crimson, Crimson, to get to the next level. All right. So those are the points you're paying attention to. That's why I tell people to check your level. You can also see it in the gift box. It shows up every now and then in the gift box area. So for me right now, it's not showing up. It's showing like the gift hub. So I'm not seeing it. I'm not sure why it doesn't show it all the time. But at the top, it may be a scrolling message there too, a message for you to see how many points you need. It'll take you to the blue screen. But with that being said, check your points. So now, from a viewer perspective, and when you become a live host too, because I check mine all the time, and I'll tell you right now, I said I was going to level up. Let me check right now, because I was gifting a lot yesterday, y'all. Let me see. I gotta wait for my message to scroll by. There we go. Um, okay. I should level up by Friday, maybe Sunday. We'll see. There's a lot still left to do, but I'm good. I should be in a good space. So if you give, where did they take your money? Okay, so let me answer your question. That was also Crimson's question. You guys are asking pretty much the same question. So really, so pay attention to your points. Your points, I tell people to look at your points and be strategic about it. So if you need, how do you get from 42 to 52? Is that a lot? 42 to 56. What are you talking about? Level, blue box level, or are you talking about points? It's gifting. Is that what you mean? So you need 56 points or 42 points, something like that. So pay attention to your points and then you'll decide how you spread that out. So depending on what points you need, that's the gifting you're going to do. And you might say, hey, if I'm going to get to level, 25, and I'm at level 24, here's what they're telling me to do. I may do a little gifting here. I may do some in the next live room. I'm gonna do a little in another space, and then I'm gonna level up by the end of the day or by the end of the week. Or I might be in a situation where I could do it today, and so or do it in one room. So that's how you make a strategy, a plan for how you operate. And then you can go deeper if you want to say, okay, these are my days I gift on. These are the days I don't do as much. I'm just going to come in, get my daily heart, me send some populars, but maybe I'll do some other stuff on them on these other days. So again, you manage your budget, you manage how you approach this. You manage how you sow into other people, but you got to do it. As a live host, really quickly, if you are asking people to do things for you, make sure that you're being intentional about doing it also. All right. You are viewers now. So when you are starting to become a live host, you are going to sow into other people. And those people, not all those people might come to your live and engage with you in the same way and same level, but that's what this is all about. This is all about, okay, how do you cast a wide net? How do you connect with people? How do you connect with people intentionally for your topic? Thank you so much for the populars, friend. I appreciate it. What's the benefit of me leveling up? The benefit of you leveling up. So we see it. So you're level 13 now. So we see it. The benefit is people see you as an engager. It allows you to have more access to more features as a viewer. You can fly in so you get noticed. A lot of the things about being a viewer is about getting that recognition, that being noticed. Hey friends, thank you so much. Like my friend Tara just came in. She came flying in. Y'all saw her. I saw her. Now y'all might not. I saw her because everybody else comes in from the bottom. So I don't see y'all all the time because my chat's moving and stuff. And some names I see come in, I may catch it. But for the most part, people who come up here, they're eye level. So it's that recognition piece. Some of it is just intrinsically, like how are you um, starting to show your presence in this app, your engagement, and what you're doing. Obviously, is that you've sold and supported certain people, ideally people who have a similar interest, maybe in the same niche, same topics, and then those people know who you are in that community. So I'm not in the beauty niche or the makeup niche, but as if that's something that you're interested in, you may want to frequent those rooms, that type of content, and people would know you, and you would get that recognition. It's very much the whole concept of a fan. As you're thinking about your place right now in this viewer seat, because you're going to be live host at some point, but in this viewer seat, you're trying to get that recognition because obviously you want to make sure people know you to be an engaged viewer, a top viewer, someone who is supporting. And then because of that, people come and support you. That's how you get in these seats up here. People are like, oh, okay, these are people who really understand this and they really truly do support. So I'm going to make sure I connect with those people. Maybe we're in the same interest or the same niche, I'm going to make sure I connect with them, because now when I go live, when I'm connecting and doing my thing, these are the type of people I want to bring along to my space. People also check your blue badge before engaging, so it's important to level up. Yes, that's true. We see it. I tell you, now that I showed you this, you're not going to be able to unsee it. Okay? Y'all going to be like, oh, okay, that person was like 40 something. Okay. You're going to be doing that. All right. When you're in spaces now, you're like, oh, wow, I've seen a 50. like, like when you see a 50, you're going to be like, oh, wow. And there are some 50. So yes, thank you for my understanding now. Crimson is going live April 3rd. Look at you, friend. Love it, love it. What does 200 mean? 200 what, Nisi? Nisi, where are these numbers coming from, friend? What number? What 200? What does that 200 mean? What 200 you seeing? I don't see it. Somebody let me know what she sees. I need this because I'm out here like a newborn. I heard that, friend. You said you're still a newborn, friend, because you have no badges. But I thank you for being in the room. She said I'm still new. Can I ask you a question? What question is that, friend? Let me know. Uh, Next to tree name in the corner. Thank you very much for the head mustache, friend. Appreciate that. Um, Next to her name, under her name, she's 280 when I look at her listed name. That's how many points she's made in my room. I'm starting on faith and motivation. There we go, friend. I love that. It's under her name. Yeah, her number says 280. Is that what you're seeing? It's her engagement points. Yeah. That's how many points they've gifted. Yeah, she got engagement points. Not just gifted. So remember when I told you, you get points for your liking alive. You get points for comments. So it's a variety in that place. And this space is a little bit more than just gifting. There's some other stuff that goes into it. Yes, it was 200. Now it's more. Okay, it was 200. Miss Treetop do. She always engaging, y'all. She always engaging. So it says 280 for me. I don't know if I'm seeing y'all seeing something else. I see 280 next to her name. So she always engaging. Thank you. Oh, look at your first time gift today. Like, hi me. You said 294. It's going up some more. I told you Miss Treetop is doing. Oh, Kim is two. Okay, Kim is 294. Yeah, Kim is 294. In the circles, yeah, the circles is Luna and Kim. Luna and Kim are number 1 and 2 right now, and that's based on the points they've done. Remember, I told you that question mark, so you can look at the question mark as you're going live. As you guys can see it also as viewers, but that's available in the live stream, so you can see it there. Hello, welcome to the room, everyone. Thank you so much. Yeah, Luna's not just the coins. It's not just the coins. It's also factoring in your hearts. If you've been sharing out the live, if you have been, I'm sorry, if you've been liking the live, if you've been commenting. So Luna has liked the live 7,7.2K likes, she said. Thank you, Luna. So Luna got some extra points in there too. She got some extra points that have come through. But it is primarily probably the gifting points that are being factored in. Thank you, Luna. Luna, you've been liking away. I gotta remember the question marks. Yes, the question marks break it down in terms of how to be a top viewer. How can you see the likes? Okay. She must got, yeah, she definitely got it. Maybe, no, I'm joking. She got a tap. You said, what does yours say? Let me see Black Lotus. Black Lotus has been here since moment one. Black Lotus got 32K likes. 32,000. Okay, so she is liking this live. I appreciate you, friend. Black Lotus said, what I got? What I got? She knew she was number one of the likes. So how do I see that? Okay, really quickly, I didn't answer the question. Coins, Crimson. I think you asked the question. Coins. There is a cheaper way to get it. So let me show you real quick. I'm going to show you guys real quick to get the coins, and then I'll show you also the likes. So if you click this gift box, if you have coins here, it could say recharge or your number of coins you have. You're going to click that number in the corner. It might say the word recharge if you need to recharge. Here is where you will recharge. Don't do this part. do this little area here where it tells you actually go to the website, rechargeontiktok.com/coin. I think when you type in a browser, you got to put the www. But if you go here, it'll actually take you to the platform. It's not going to take you because I'm on the live, but it'll take you to that area. So that's where you would go to the website to recharge. You also can download a Coins app. There's also added to the home screen where you can get a rebate of 5%. So there's a lot of ways to hopefully get some savings. Okay, 25% discount if you go to the website. Have some coins on your account, friends. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate you being here. Have some coins on your website. I mean, on your account. $10, $20. You decide if you want to increase that. Black Lotus did really well with the campaign also. That's my newer battle buddy. Look at you, friends. Y'all doing y'all thing. I love it. Okay, you know there's about to be a whole campaign. That's the first 4 days. We coming out the gate. Coming out the gate with our April Fools campaign going on. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see who ends up on top. Can you earn coins or just buy them? Um, Thank you so much. Thank you for the swan. I appreciate that. Thank you for the club power. Appreciate that as well. And the roses. You can earn coins if you are a guest and people gift the guest. I just bought coins. Awesome, friend. Awesome. And so, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, so if you are a guest and you have guest panels turned on, people gift a guest. And I tell people, they typically, here's the etiquette. If you want to come up in someone's boxes, especially in my room, if you want to come up in someone's box, and when I say box, really quickly, I'll show this. This is the box. This is what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to have people come up, but this is what I'm talking about. So if you want to come up in someone's box, for my room, you have to be a fan club member, which means that you already had coins on your account first, which meant you bought some coins somehow. Or maybe you went someone else's room and they allowed you in their boxes and you were able to get coins that way, um, rewards that way. And so I say, as a live host, and this is now my live host hat, because I'm teaching you guys how to be good live hosts, you want to monitor who comes up in your box because you're responsible for them. They can get your live shut down if they do something inappropriate. Thank you so much. Hey, Charlene. If they do something inappropriate, if they drinking, smoking, doing something, nudity, whatever the case may be, you can get suspended for that. All right. And so you got to know who you're bringing up. And so I don't bring up people who have not grabbed my daily heart me at least 5 times. That means that we've seen each other. We dated a little bit. Okay. Well, you just didn't come in here for the first time. And I was like, oh, yeah, you come up in my box. That's something now I tell you guys, because you got to make sure whoever you bring in your home, this is my home. Thank you so much, friend. I'm now very protective and mindful of who I'm bringing up because I am responsible for that person. So I want to make sure that they are practicing good etiquette so that it's not a problem um, if they come up in my screen because I kind of vetted them already. You've had coffee a few mornings. You said I've had coffee a few. I have not. Actually, somebody said I was hype. Oh my gosh. Others said I was calm. You're so sweet. You say, I don't know if that's sweet or not, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying I haven't had coffee. I haven't had coffee. I haven't got I actually haven't had anything now that I think about it. I was like, I actually haven't I probably need some coffee. But no, I stopped drinking coffee too. So, but no, you said I have a little bit more extra energy. So yes, I have been a little bit more animated. I think the room, people are coming in asking some great questions. So it is requiring me to think a little bit more about the process. Thank you so much, friend. How do you learn what the rose, the gift box, etc. mean? Um, they don't mean anything. They're just gifts, and some of them have animation to them. Some of them are a little bit more interactive. So you just, you see different people, they send gifts and then you start kind of taking note of the different gifts that are in there. Sometimes I like to go through the gift box and see if there's a new funny gift that we haven't seen before and I'll send that. So I try to do things like that when I go into rooms. But also respectful of whatever people have for their live goal or what the gift gallery is still missing. And so, yeah, it just depends. But I would, I don't think there's a meaning per se. Unless you're talking about like the Volt gifts, they have a little bit more animation to them. And then some gifts are connected to campaigns. So that's another one way of looking at it. And so, yeah, so, and then Mel, you said, did you send this gift? You did. You definitely sent a gift because I see you have boxes now, friend. You definitely sent them. So congratulations. I was just going back up on comments. Thank you all. If I missed your comment, okay. Um, okay, how do you see the amount of coins you have? It's the gift box. The gift box will say what you have left remaining. So go look. What does the swan mean? The swan doesn't have a it's whatever you want to say. It's like from a duck to a swan. I don't know if there's a story per se, friend. So yeah, so I if I missed your comment, I apologize. You can re-put it in. It might have gotten filtered. Thank you so much, Miss Treetop, the tiny dining track. But some, like I said, some of the gifts are associated with campaigns. So there was a tiny dining campaign that was happening, and so some of them are associated there. And so maybe there's a story because of the campaign. That's probably the best way to think of it. You didn't show how to see if someone is tapping. Yes. Okay. Let me show you if people are tapping. So so let's see. You said the donut because it was hungry. I was hungry too. Thank you, friend. Thank you for the donut. I see you. You said, I love your energy. I appreciate it, friends. I appreciate everybody who's here. Thank you all for supporting. Okay, so let's do this. And then I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you. Let's do it this way. Let's see if I can get to it. Let's see. Let's see. I did screenshots. I did screenshots last week. So I should have screenshots. If you screenshot your live, it goes to your camera roll. Okay, we all know that. When you go into effects, this is an effect. You can change it up to a green screen. I'm going to pull up the green screen. I'm going to pull up on the screen where you guys can see it. I took some screenshots the other day. I'm not going to do it today. But I took some screenshots the other day that should be not too deep into my camera roll, so I should be able to get to them. And what I'm going to do is do the effect where the hand is raised, and it will show up on the screen. So we're going to apply that green screen. Let me go deeper into my camera roll. Where is it? Okay, so, and this is Jerry. Jerry, are you in the room? This is the most recent one I did. Okay, that's my face. But I want you guys to see here. I want you guys to look at this information. So when you guys hit your profile, your mini profile pops up. When you're a live host, thank you all. I appreciate you guys. The mini profile pops up, and there's like this little box here. You see this where Jerry at the time she came in, she sent 78 comments. So I can click that. You see that arrow? You can click that. When you click it, you see this screen. It breaks it down. She sent 78 comments. She's been in my live. She was in my live over 30 minutes at that time. She didn't share but one time. So you got to share the live. So, during that time, I can see what she shared. And then at the time, she sent 5.5K likes. So when I click that little symbol that was up the top on the other page, it takes me to the screen. Okay. And Jerry was new for me last week. And so she had just started coming in, following, and she was asking all the questions like many of you guys are asking questions. She came back. She kept on supporting the live. So again, this is where you can start tracking as a live host. You can see how people have been engaging your live. Now, again, the gifting stuff isn't here. This is all the comments, the shares, and the likes in the watch. This, and then how long they've been connected to you. That is support. Don't get me wrong. This is important support. You don't get a badge for this support though. Okay, this is the support that you're doing because you are here to learn and grow and stuff. And then you send gifting. Gifting is like an applaud, or is that thank you for? It's like the tip. I've heard somebody say that. I think it was you, Sweetie Pie, that said it's like the tip. It's like, okay, you know what? You've helped me so much. I've been here. I've been supporting. I see what you're doing. I want to give you a little something. And so that's how that works too. So think about how you are doing your engagement. Okay. And then you have the comment section had an arrow. It'll show you the last 10 comments. So that's another thing you can see. All right. Let me know if you have any questions about that. You go to that by tapping their picture. Yep. When you are a live host, you can tap folks' picture and in your room. You do it on the live host side. That's how you see it. So I literally started by clicking that person's picture. Yeah. And so when Miss Black Lotus said, "Hey Doc, how many did I send?" And she's been tapping away. I could easily see that she has been tapping and loving on this live, um, big time. So just know that that is important. So as you guys are looking, let's see. Let me know if there's any questions about that. He said, I love you right now. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much for the support. He said, I love you right now. Thank you for that. Um, and so, yeah, so you see how people are truly supporting your live stream. Yeah. You said, check me. Let's see. 4.1K likes. Yep, 45 comments. It says 0 shares. So the shares are here in the corner. You can share out the live, or you can press my nose or glasses to do what's called a power share. A lot of times people miss out on sharing. So if you press down, you can share it out. So power shares is that. Okay. He said, this is my best live. Appreciate it, friend. Hey, Creepin'. How are you, friend? I gave my tip for you answering the question. Look at you, friend. Thank you for that. I love that. So you said, I gave my tip. I love that. So, and that was, so thank you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, you said, I owe you 5 cents. I have not been able to hurt me because of technical problems. But oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you for that, friend. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you. Hey, Creepin'. Thank you for the shares. I appreciate it, friend. Okay, so so let's go. That whole conversation, we've been spending a lot. What's happened, y'all? And I'm not you know, disappointed. I like having new viewers. I like having new faces come in a room. But what is happening is, people are coming in, and so I have to kind of repeat myself a lot. And so as a live host, you are going to repeat yourself a lot. I just want to make sure you guys understand, and I want to normalize that for you. So you don't have to feel like you have a lot of stuff that you have to discuss all the time, or have a lot of information you need to share out, because you can do it in small doses and pieces, and then repeat yourself. All right. You can repeat your stories. You can repeat from the beginning. There's some people who are going to stay with you the entire time, and there are going to be some people who just come and go, swiping in and out. They'll stay for about 5, 10 minutes, and then they may leave. All right. So it's okay to repeat yourself and get in the habit of repeating yourself. All right. Somebody asked me way earlier, and they're probably gone now. I was going to say about private lives. Thank you so much for the shares, friends. I see y'all. Appreciate all the support. So I was going to talk about private lives. So in the beginning, how you doing, my friend? After live ends, do you go back and like all the people who came into your live? Um, you'll get analytics once the live end is a congratulations page, and you can see how people engaged in your live there. I think the analytics breakdown shares who were top gifters, and maybe the watch. I think that's what you see, how long people watch your live. And so you can send them a quick message, the gifters, and you can see how those individuals will let you do a quick little arrow where you could click and see how they have what they did for your life, shares, likes, comments, that type of stuff. Um, so you can send them a thank you message on that screen. You can send them a quick thank you message. The AI is really good. It creates a little pre-populated message for you, and you can tweak that if you need to and send it. You can see all comments afterwards too. Yes, yes. And in the analytics, it has the comments too. So what you don't get is that AI message to send that quick thank you. At that time, it's mainly the thank you, I think, for gifting. DJ, thank you so much. If no one comes into our live, do you still talk or wait for people to come in? You got to be talking. You're training the AI to know who you're talking to and what you're talking about. So you are always talking. As y'all can tell, I've been talking this whole time, haven't I? I've been talking a lot. So y'all can't be like, this boy don't talk. She don't say nothing. I'm talking the whole time. So you're training the AI from the moment it goes to 3. I start talking at the countdown. So you're talking the entire time because you're training it to kind of understand who you're trying to talk to, what your topic is about. You said I was told that you could go live after you got 200 followers, but apparently it's changed to 1,000. Did you check? Are you just saying that because you read something? I think that information is outdated. So TikTok gives you live access way earlier. Sometimes my internet goes slow. Will that hurt my life? Yes. You need to make sure you have good internet connection. Keep talking at least for 25 minutes to make it count. Um, yes, for Scale Live rewards, you need to talk for an hour if you're looking to get monetized. Not monetized, if you're looking to get it counted as a valid go live day. So you need to have an hour for it to get counted. So a lot of people are looking at that. Thank you so much. Mrs. Treetop, wait a minute. I want to congratulate you. Let me shout you out real quick. Did you win all of them? You won all of them, didn't you? Let me make sure. So did you win all of them? She won all the campaigns. I'm just gonna say she won them all. I'm not sure if she did, but let's see. She won the one that was our 20K rookie milestone push. She won that one. She won the madness, the March Madness. The level of bracket campaign that we had. She won the 48-hour Diamond Dash. She won all of our March live. She was top of the leaderboard. So definitely, she is a winner. She is doing her thing. Black Lotus she won the one that was for the 100K rookie showdown. So she won the 100K one. And Black Lotus, um, you came in third place for the bracket buster one, and then you came in um, for the and you came in second place for the one for the 48-hour one. You said I have to battle. Yes, everybody has to battle as of tomorrow. So you should be prepared to battle. Just go ahead and do a random battle. Do a random one. Or pick somebody in the agency to battle. Can you set more than one gift goal? I cannot. That feature never unlocked for me. I'm not sure why, but no, I cannot. But many people do have that feature. I don't know why it does not work for me. You said I'm in, what's MO? Missouri? What's MO? Thank you very much, Miss Kim Love Jones. Thank you very much. Hi, new here. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Explain battle. I got you, Muffin. Talk about battles. Nisa said talk about battles. Um, yes, so you guys are awesome. And then Lisa Live was always sprinkled in there. So Mrs. Treetop, Black Lotus, Lisa Live, they've been they the March winners. They are March winners. So just know that that's what's happening. It's a little frustrating, but I'll try to be patient. Um, Alicia, I'm gonna have you go check, friend. Um, Not just the amount of people who have, but also your engagement can cause you to be able to go live. Yes, Alicia, that's what I'm saying, Alicia. Every Mr. Treetop, what you not sure about? Let me see what happened. I'm not sure. You won. And I can't join as a guest either. Okay, Alicia, here's what I want you to do. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. Um, Explain battles. I'm gonna explain battles, and let me explain a question for Alicia. Why are live notifications just sent from TikTok? You said that you got a live notification. That's awesome. We're going back and forth between 1, 2, and 3. Yes, congratulations to Mrs. Treetop. Let me just say that, friend. I know you be doing your thing. She works hard, y'all. She works hard. She is doing her best to make sure she is supporting. And if she could be an example for you all of how being a strong supporter will matter for when you decide to go live, because that's essentially what's happened. She's built so much social capital So that when she made a decision to go live in August, people was like, oh, well, let me go to Miss Treetop and support on her and love on her. And she continues to give that support. So she understands how to be a supporter and then how to make sure you continue to cultivate those relationships. So that's what she does. Absolutely. So keep that in mind. If you guys want to meet, connect with Miss Treetop. Miss Treetop, did you leave? Put your schedule in the chat for us so people can know when you're going live again. Kind of thought I knew it all when I came down to matches. I got retained by Mrs. Treetop and Lisa, the other Lisa. Yes, if there's a minimum number of followers need to go live. Okay, here, friends. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I said that. What do you want to check? Okay, okay. Let me explain this real quick. We're going to talk about followers, and you guys asked me about battles. I'll talk about that. And Alicia, pay attention to this. So TikTok has given live access as few as 50 followers. So you will see people get live access. The blue box, we just talked about engagement. Everything you touch, everything you watch, everything you engage in, if you're in a room and you're gifting, TikTok sees that and they say, "Oh, well you'll be good as a live." So somebody just came in and said they got a live notification. Again, TikTok is paying attention to your engagement. I'll talk about that more when it comes to coming up with your niche, coming up with getting TikTok shop, all the things, because how you move on this app, TikTok is taking all that data in and paying attention to what you do. So, Alicia, I don't know if you've done this already. I want you to go to your, give me one second, I'm gonna actually show you. I want you to go to your profile page. Okay. So I want you to go to your profile page. On your profile page, I want you to click TikTok Studio. Okay. You'll see TikTok Studio, you'll see post, and you'll see live. I want you to go to the live side. On the live side, you should see a message that says, "Do you want to go live?" And it has like a little live commercial, seeing how you've never gone live before. Click the go live button from there. It'll might show at the bottom, like here. Click the go live button there. It'll take you to this screen. This screen should make you do an ID verification to make sure you're 18 years and older. I'm going to go check to make sure you're 18 years and older. Once you check to confirm your ID or your identity or your age, then you should be able to come up in people's boxes. You should be able to go live. You should have live access. That's what I'm saying. You should have live access. So anybody else in that same situation, check and make sure you have live access. I gotta go. Bye so much for all your help. Oh, you're welcome, friend Nikki. You were so welcome. Okay, this is Mr. Treetop's schedule. Let me pin it. Okay. And so she goes live tomorrow. I was like, what's today's date? Today's day is Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. So she goes live tomorrow at 2:30. So check her out tomorrow at 2:30. And then make sure you're following and connecting with her. And then she does financial literacy and wealth building. So she's really good. She'll talk about her journey, her personal journey with how her mom has set her up for financially set her up, but also taking that information and knowledge and continue to build. And so you'll hear her give her account, but also ask her questions about TikTok as well in terms of her approach as a person who started off afraid and scared to go live, and now we can't stop her. And she has a little late night battle crew. So I'm gonna talk about battles next, but she is awesome. So definitely connect with her because she was definitely afraid and scared, and so now that person don't exist no more. That person does not exist. Tuesday, support and engage on LOL and new people, connect and grow with others. Look at her. She got a whole Hey friends. So yes, she has a whole strategy. So keep that type of approach in mind. Look at you, Soda. I see your new photo. Look at you. Soda said, "I'm not little soda pop. I'm soda." Soda with a period. Oh my gosh, love. I appreciate that. I feel so crazy. I went to studio and no live tab. You went to so TikTok Studio, you don't see live at the top of your screen. You don't see post and live. But you don't have it yet. Have you updated your app? There was an app update, you all. There was an app update. So update your app. I did the app update before I came live today. So update your app and see if that makes a difference. New here, that's me scared. Oh, friend, you'll do it. You said new here, welcome, welcome. I was scared, but not anymore. Thanks everyone for the love and support. She is not scared anymore at all, y'all. After 4 months, it finally is showing. Look at you. What you mean? Your photo, you have been done that? Oh, I didn't know that. New here, that's you said you were definitely my inspiration to go live now on 2 accounts. Look at you, Fran. I love it. I love it. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Soda. TikTok, be nice. Be nice to Soda. Wow. Um, Teamwork. Hello, friend. Hi, Wendy. How are you, friend? I'm new here and same scare. You got this, friend. Keep going live. You got it. We'll try going live. Good afternoon. Okay, so let me talk about battles. Hello, friend. How you doing, friend? Nikki. Battles. Battles is a gameplay where if you and another live host are live. You are clicking the infinity rings, the interlocking rings. You can invite them. You guys have to be on the same audience control level, meaning that 18 years and older is a feature you have to toggle on if you are doing your live for a specific mature audience, or if you're selling a product or service, you should turn on your 18 years and old audience control, because TikTok says minors can't buy, they can't be in your room, so you should turn that on. Now, if you're trying to battle, you don't need to turn that on. You actually should turn it off. And so if you have yours on and the person you want to battle has theirs off, you guys are not matching. You guys are not able to go live. And so TikTok says they won't let you find that person. Even though you know they're live, y'all won't be able to connect with each other. So you got to be matching. That's just one of the rules. So the Infinity Rings is a gameplay for 5 minutes where you and that person are competing for the most points. All right. So whoever has the most points wins. You get bragging rights. You have these. Might have a winning streak, and somebody can take your streak away. And so those there's some bragging that comes with it, and a little bit of competition and gameplay. And if you have people who are supporting you, because the points are coming from people tapping your screen, commenting, and gifting, and essentially you you win the battle with the most points. And the people who supported your battle in the winning room will get what's called power ups. It's kind of ammunition for you to play for your next battle. So people who support you and they're in the top 1, 2, 3 seats, they will potentially get these power up gameplays. And so you're just making sure that you as a live host, you're coaching your room on how to support. You're like, hey guys, make sure you're liking the live, commenting, let's go. And then there's little cues, little prompts that will pop up, and you'll say, okay, now we're gonna get for 2 times the gifting, meaning that is 2 times the points. So you're collecting points for the gifting that happens. And so little things like that you're paying attention to as a live host, but that's pretty much what the battles are. You monetize, so there's no loser technically. Technically, everybody wins because your room had gifted, you get points for that. I'm sorry, rewards for that. Hey, Glow. And then, so you monetize, and then the other room will monetize based on their level, their engagement in their room. Okay. You said I made a whole AI musical about being a TikToker and the things I learned from you. Really? Oh my gosh. I can't wait to hear it. That's awesome, Soda. You said, can you not do that? Can you not do what, friend? What's that? I missed what you meant. Um, what do you do? What does your room need to do? What you mean for battling? Let me know what you meant. You would have to turn it on, and then there's boxing gloves you activate. There's nobody here in the agency. I'm the only one live right now. There's nobody live. Else I would do like a quick little pop up, but I'm literally the only one live right now. I'm still tweaking, but it's pretty hype. Is it? Anybody want to go live, and I'll do a quick rose battle. I'll show the room what it looks like. Anybody going live? If you're not going live, don't force it. I do have my audience control turned off. I don't have it turned on. So if anybody was to go live, let me know. but I do have it turned off. And if you do go live and you want to invite me, I'll accept. You got to be somebody I know. So I'll accept. Settings can look completely different if you drive you crazy trying to learn. Not really. Thank you very much. How you doing, Mosh? Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you, friend. If you want to, I'll go. Um, have you have you gone live before? 7A. I think you said you have, friend. You have. You're not one of my newbies. Um, I'm going to go live, but your little one is sick. Oh, sorry to hear, baby girl. Not doing well. Okay. You said so you can beat me up. No thanks. You're so funny. Hey Janine, how you doing, friend? Thank you very much, friends. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you grabbing your daily harmony. I'm planning on going live in the mornings. Gotcha. 7 minutes. Yeah, let me know, friend. Um, and you said, um, let's see. I crash every night. It's a good idea to battle, or is it off brand? Oh, that's a great question. Ontario. You know what? Hey, good afternoon, everyone. You know what? I have somebody else in the agency. She's a crocheter. She's in a crocheting. She does some other crafting too. She does her battles. She does battle in her live stream. She does them as like little commercial breaks. She's like, okay, guys, we got to do our little commercial break to get the algorithm being nice to us and keep things flowing. And let me be clear about that. I said that, and that's actually a very true statement. Let me say this because TikTok encourages battling. Obviously, it's a big thing for them, and so you do tend to see people will get battles that are like you're thinking like no one's going to come to your battle. Well, TikTok will push your feed, your battle feed, in front of random people. And you'll see random people come in and they'll send a gift or they'll like and support, and all that stuff will happen. Um, so yeah, yeah. So TikTok will do that. So keep that in mind. Hello, friends. Hello. Oh, neat idea. Yeah. So she does that. She does that as like a little commercial break, and she says, "Okay, guys." And so you can't have your shopping cart on when you're battling. Turn your shopping cart off. That's something that you want to be careful with. You might get a restriction for that. Hey, how you doing, Char? What do you do if someone shows up in your live to battle? I typically don't accept the request because I'm teaching. I'm talking to you guys. I'm teaching. Hey, Kay, how are you, friend? And so I typically don't accept the request. You know what? It's called match. It's funny you say that, MLV. Maria. It's funny you say that. Matches, that's what that's the formal government name. Battles is like the nickname. And I think at some point it might have been called battles and they changed the connotation. So they say match events, those type of things. That's the way it's worded. And so if you ever do like a campaign, TikTok has these commercials up, I say commercials, these advertising for campaigns. You'll see where it will say for a live host, you have to do maybe a match for your campaign. So you got to see, what the campaign rules are. You know what? I need to look at that. Give me a second. I'm actually going to look at it because I think I actually do have to do a match because I signed up for a couple campaigns and I don't remember what the rules are. You never lie. TikTok sends people into your live when you're there battling going on random people. Yep, yep, that's true. Yep. So just say no. Okay, just say. Well, I mean, it's up to you if you want to do it. You got to be careful who you battle against and the random folks, people. But so let me see something. Does it say I have to do a match? I don't think I do. Um, I'm just trying to see. I don't think so. Uh, which one is this? Um, I'm supposed to. I'm not going to stay on super much longer, but there's a campaign. I'm going to try to remember to do it later. There is a campaign. It's like don't scroll, and I'm supposed to put my viewer wishes on for 30 minutes, and I have not done that at all. And it's been running all week long, so I'll do that later because I'm not going to be on for another 30 minutes. But with that being said, you say great information. Thank you all. Appreciate it. The word battle sounds scary. Yeah. So they need to change the name. I can't see what campaigns. I don't think I'm on any campaigns that require me to battle. So just say no. You could decide if you want to do it. There are people who actually do. Mrs. Treetop, she has her friend group that she battles with. Jennifer, she does random battles all the time. Jennifer Springs, she does battling all the time. I told you my crocheter, she does the randoms for her commercials, like as a commercial break. So there's people who do infuse battling into their live stream, and they come up with some cute creative ways to do it. I would tell you to do it. Don't push away from it. Don't shy away from it. Try to do it. Try to make it part of something that ultimately you are comfortable with doing. All right. So for our agency campaign, we are going to have from April 1st through the 4th battling starting at midnight tonight. so so that's how you would get on the leaderboard, is just strictly battling. So it is a great way, if you're in the agency, it's a great way to start your battle journey. All right. Thank you all. That's up to your description. Yes, you're talking about the battling stuff. Yes. Thank you so much for what you do. Oh, you're so welcome, Nisi. You are so welcome. Hey Linda, how you doing, friend? Thank you. Hey, Bob Wellness. I'll send invite if it's with you still want to show. 7 meg, that's fine. We'll do a rose battle. We'll do a quick rose. Um, if you want to do that. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, your room, it depends on what your room looks like too. I mean, maybe some people will come over and support, friend. So, yes. Hey, Vibe Wellness. Thank you for your assistance. You are so welcome. Want you to battle all the time. I regret. Oh, yeah. Scale with digital. Yeah. I can't talk bad about agencies. I can't talk bad about them. So, yeah. Yeah. So I will say though, TikTok does encourage it, and then some of them push it more um, than helping people understand ways they can do it in a more seamless way to their live stream. So, like the example our friend asked about being a crafter, like how to do it. And there are people who actually do try to infuse it into their live stream on a daily basis. They do random invites. They kind of work what's within the TikTok system to make sure that they have that opportunity to activate their live. And so, like I said, it does give you visibility. TikTok does push people more into your live. You'll see, not necessarily push more, but you'll see people will come in and support the battle because that is showing up in their feed. So you see a lot of that that will happen to you. So, just lean into it, encourage it. I tell people to pick times like maybe a birthday or anniversary or some other celebratory time to kind of really think about, okay, here's an event that we're about to do. Or like I said, if you want to make it a daily part of your live stream, you absolutely could. So it's just up to you. Um, you said they stress you out. Again, it shouldn't feel stressed if it's done in a way that is not, you know, um, inauthentic to what you're doing. Yeah. So you shouldn't feel stressed about it. And again, the beauty of being in an agency too, you kind of blame the agency and say, hey, I got to do this agency battle. So appreciate you. Hey, Eve. So okay, so it says what type of agency? It's a called I'm a owner and manager of a creator network agency. So creator networks are for live hosts. TikTok had like 8 million people go live in terms of this platform. And only 300,000 of them are with agencies. There's only 2,000 agencies. And so TikTok is very conscious of how do you help people go live, make sure that they're following the community guidelines, because you don't know what you don't know. So TikTok says, okay, well, agencies is a way to support you in your journey and help you build and grow as a live host. And so with that, you can essentially get support and training, monetization strategies, all the things from agency. Let me plug in my charger. Okay, there we go. Hey, Daddy's daughter, how are you, friend? So let me know. I'm going to catch up on a few more comments. I was going to wait for our friend. I think she was going to try to message me about battling, but maybe she's not. I'm not sure. She's great, you all. Oh, you're so sweet. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, friends. Thank you so much. Um, Thank you all for coming through. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up on a few more comments. Thank you all for coming into the room. Can you change agencies? Linda. Linda. I can't coach or poach. Thank you. Are you with an agency, Linda? Can't coach or poach. So I gotta be careful about how I answer that question. Um, but since you answered it, 7 Meg, it didn't work. We're not matching. Let me know, friend, because I was waiting on you to do the request. Um, you said I figured it out. So do you have live access? Am I cheering? What happened, friend? I asked agents to let me choose who I battle. Yeah, you can, yeah, you can. You don't have to battle. You can battle random people. You can choose whoever you want. I need to start. I've been completely avoiding it. Really? Oh no, don't do it. You guys got to learn from Mrs. Treetop. She was like, no, no, I'm doing this now. She was like, I'm doing it scared. I literally, when I say literally, I literally went to a Zoom meeting with her and we were talking and she had never gone live. So Nisi, this is the kind of like you and I, if you had never gone live before and we met, she literally hadn't gone live, had not even done the verification. And I was like, well, let's do it now. Come on, let's do it. And she was like, what? You want me to do what? She's like, oh no. She got up and started pacing, y'all. It was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. She was taking her finger. She's like, I don't know. I can't do it. I can't press it. So just know, if you can see her now, you wouldn't even think that same person was the person that was doing that like 7 months ago. I think it was 8 months ago. I do follow you, but it says can't battle only. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, I followed you back. I followed you back. Okay, you ready? Seven. You want to try one more time? Let's see. Let me know if it doesn't work. That's fine. We don't have to force it. Okay. Um, so we don't have to force it, but it's up to you, friend. Um, you said I left the live. May I ask a question? Sure. SP, what's up, friend? And then what happened, Alicia? What happened? Where can agencies be found, or am I able to connect? Um, there's not a comprehensive list. There's not a database. And so what I tell people to do is go search the home screen. Is there an agency that you're interested in? Do that. I'll talk about my agency real quick. Let me talk about it. Um, when it comes to changing agencies, you have to talk to your agency first. You have to talk to them first to make sure that you understand your contract, you understand what the rules are for that agency. And so you want to have a conversation with them first in terms of whoever your point of contact is. And so I trust at least you you said you trust me. So you want to have that conversation first. Um, if I was talking to you about my agency, let me answer it that way. If I were talking to you about my agency, I will let you know that when you join an agency, you typically have a 15-day out clause. So no matter what. If you don't like what you experience, you don't like it, you can get out. So a 15-day out clause. You just go back to where you signed up at, which is under the Creator Network tab under your on the Live Center, TikTok Studio, Post, Live, scroll down, Tools, Resources. You would go under that tab that says Creator Network, and then fill out your form. So with that, for my agency, you have a 15-day out clause per TikTok. Um, you have once you decide after those 15 days, if you're still with the agency, you have 30 days to you have to submit a 30-day notice. Okay, submit a 30-day notice, and then TikTok says you cannot go to another agency for 2 months. Okay, you said I am not able to go. You're not able to go live. Oh, TikTok. Oh, yeah, just break it up. TikTok was filtering your comment. Yeah, it must have been. So you're not able to go live? Okay. Not sure why. A mini campaign, I need to go live one time, but I have to post the time that I'm going live. Yes, because I have to wait till 7 days. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a brand new account. Oh, yeah, that's a rule. Did you say this is a new account? I think that's what you told me. I think that's what you're saying. Yeah. So if it's a brand new account, yes, there's a 7-day wait. Hmm. Yeah. I'm new. Yes. You like 3 days new? You've been out in these streets. You've been out. 7-day mag is you back again. So something ain't going right. Something is not going right. TikTok's like, no, no, we're not doing this. um, it says invitation is off. I don't think I have it off. Oh, I do have it off. I've had some random people requesting me, and I turned it off for the live. I sure did. I pressed the little button. I sure did. Thank you for all your help. You are so welcome. You said TikTok is not being nice to you. You're like, I gotta put a word at a time, Doc. All right. Makes me feel crazy. No, you're fine, friend. 7 days. Yeah, brand new account, 7 days. You have to wait. Anybody in the room who has a brand new account, you gotta wait. I know some of you are like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a 30-day challenge. I'm gonna start April 1st tomorrow. Now you gotta wait because your account too new. Hey Joel, how are you, friend? Linda, how you doing, friend? Okay, thank you. So you can't, yeah, 2 days. So essentially it's 90 days. It's 30 plus the 2 months. So it's 90 days that you have to wait before joining another one. However, if you talk to the agency, you talk about what you're looking for, all the things, have a conversation and just see what they say. Um, but you always start with the agency, just so that you know. So I have to say that as a disclaimer. Always talk to your agency first. Okay. Um, when it comes to my agency, I basically go live twice a day. I do one-on-ones with my creators to look at your analytics, look at your live performance. You can schedule that. We have a school platform to schedule those one-on-ones. Also, you can look there for resources, information about going live. You also can collaborate with other creators because they're there as well. We have a TikTok group chats. We also have a weekly meeting on Sundays where we meet and talk about the TikTok live process and other questions. And so, agency of supporter. However, let me say this, and I say this clearly because I have new people in the room. Your live is your live. It is 100% your journey, your topic, the things you want to cover. All I can do is give you guidance, tips, strategies. If you are looking to have a more robust experience, like I taught in the beginning of this live, it's about how you are supporting other people and how you're going to drive more traffic and interest to your content because you got to post the content as well as how you're going to get people to come to your live. So you are going to be very strategic about how you're moving, how you are doing things. It is important for you to do that engagement. You just can't be one-sided and expect for people to come to your room. And if you sit back and say, oh, people don't come to my room, I'm going to say, what rooms are you going to? Who are you going to support? How are you moving? I'm also going to say, how are you getting the training that you need to be successful? Are you coming back to my live? Are you coming to the meetings? Are you going to other rooms where they're teaching you and helping you maybe in your niche or other places? So if you are a person that's just expecting people to do and pour into you and you're not doing the pouring out, then this is probably going to be a challenge for you. Okay. So keep that in mind. I say that because I've had kind of that experience, and I think the newness and anxiety and all the things that come with doing this maybe is help not allowing people to take that initiative. And so you got to make sure you're taking that initiative. Hey Regina, how you doing? What words of banners should I put up when going live first? Um Uh, Very first time going live? Are you saying very first time, or are you like your seventh or eighth time going live? The first live, I would put nothing up. Don't put anything up. Just, or maybe if you put something up there that says, "Hey, let's engage. Hi, I'm new." Something really minor. Yes, first. Yeah, the first time I want you to pay attention to the people popping in your room. You're not gonna have a lot of traffic. And I also want you to pay attention to the features here. I want you to click around. I want you to click effects. I want you to make sure you know the sound effects. I want you to, that's the wand. I want you to click around and learn things. Those first 3 lives you have to do to unlock all the other features. So if you are brand new, you have never gone live, then you got to do a total of 3 lives to make sure that you get all features and access. So that's what I would tell you. I would avoid talking about my topic yet. you know. And maybe if you did something, you can say, hey, you're talking, you're clicking around things. You're like, yeah, this is my first live. I'm going to be talking about this, but I'm in here just now, just getting a lay of the land, trying to figure out what's here, how to engage with you all. So I'm practicing that, you know, and so that's it. Don't overthink that. Don't make it all about a whole speech and things you have to say. You're being authentic and natural. Like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I can never get Banner to work. Ontario. You sound like my friend. Nisi, are you still in the room? Nisi and I met for a one-on-one. I do one-on-one advising and coaching, y'all. So if you guys want to meet with me, you could schedule a one-on-one. You can click this and say I want a one-on-one, or click Service Plus here. You can click the Service Plus symbol if you want to meet with me and talk to me about your situation. I do one-on-one consultations. I do coaching. So I have an 8-week package. It's 4-week and an 8-week package. And then if you're interested in the agency, you also click to let me know you're interested in the agency, and I'll send you the agency page because it's not here. So let me know if that's the banner. You said it was worth it. He's so sweet. He said, I got a whole bunch of questions for you. Would you say going live increases your visibility more than just posting the content? Honestly, for me, it has been really good. I tell people all the time, and this is not any exaggeration. If you look at my follower count now, um, I would say 80% has come from live streams. 80%. You do the math on that. 80% has come from strictly from live streams. So, so I would definitely say, um, so, so once I go live twice a day. I do actually go live twice a day. Yeah. And you know, we had some good traffic that was in this room. I mean, it's starting to taper down now. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to get off. Like I've been live for 2 hours, 2 hours and 2 minutes actually, exactly. So in this particular live, I've gotten 57 new followers that have come through. 57 new followers. And so, and we've had 1,505 um, views on this live. So yeah. Hey Natty Nat, how are you, friend? So it's been good in terms of how TikTok has been operating as of late. It was not good at one point. I'll be honest with you. It was a struggle to get 5 followers, and that's like the minimum. And so a lot of days, and there's days I did not get it. And so TikTok was not being kind at one point. It seems to be better. We'll see what the month of April brings me. Um, you know, I'm hopeful. Hey, thank you for those populars. I'm hopeful things will continue to grow and new people come in, new visibility. But you know, it's one of those things where as you do it, as you keep showing up, as you keep supporting, you'll get hopefully pushed out, get some more traffic, get some more visibility. But you know, it is a matter of how you show up and show up consistently. And and making sure that if there is some technical stuff going on with your account, maybe there's an app update. I said this earlier, so I want you guys to know this. So update your app. You might have to uninstall and reinstall the app a couple of times because I did it like 3 times. You got to make sure your Wi-Fi is good. I have a Wi-Fi extender in this house, in this room here. That matters. You know, I still don't have the 3 gifts. I don't know what's happening there. I never got that feature. I was thinking about uninstalling, reinstalling again, but I was like, you know what? I'll let the month of April kind of cycle through. It tried to give me the 3 gift feature 3 times when I was in Africa. That was 3 times I went live and I started my screen. I was setting it up. It was giving me the feature. And you guys, one time I set it up and you guys like, I don't see the gift op. So I ended up turning it off and just putting a regular gift in there. But you know, I don't know why it doesn't work for me when I'm here. I have no idea. So stuff like that, my point of contact at the agency, she was saying, hey, uninstall, reinstall. I'm not sure why you're not getting it. And, you know, I probably need to do it again. So but so far as of late, I've been getting a little bit more visibility. I've been pushed out a lot more. Um, but there was a period of time and I was with an agency and the whole thing I said about having to give you a 30-day notice and being having to sit out for 2 months, all of that has an impact on your visibility. So I'm gonna say that. And so I went through that process. So um a lot of my experience I felt was because I was in that transition phase. But I think a lot of it had to do with I wasn't updating my app on a regular basis. I had not done any of the other things to make sure my connectivity was great. I wasn't paying attention to my Wi-Fi extender, all the things. So I didn't know what I didn't know. And so that's why I teach that so much here and I share, tips and things you want to pay attention to. And, we just go from there. And hopefully people get pushed out. I've had some people in my agency that they're still not getting pushed out and getting the visibility, but I see that they've been doing things. So I'm not sure. So it may be their device. It could be, it could be a number of things that's happening. So you just got to pay attention to that type of stuff too. Thank you all. I think I'm going to cut off. I don't know if I finished my thoughts. Sometimes I'll go down a conversation, then I was like, oh, I didn't finish this other part I was supposed to say. But I appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for supporting the live stream. I'm going to jump off now. I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be back. Thank you. Have a great day. You're welcome, Nisi. Appreciate your friend. I'll be back. So we'll talk some more. Make sure you connect with me if you have not sent set my live notification of when I go live. You can do that. You can click my photo, my mini profile will pop up. Click it, my photo again. It takes you to my main page. There's a bell there that'll let you set when when I post content and when I go live. So that's another way to engage. See you next time. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you, Marie. Appreciate you, Zeta. Thank you for the roses, friend. Appreciate that. Did you see my question? SP, I did not. What? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Questions. You said I left the live. May I ask a question? I have a question about notifications. Why are live notifications being sent from TikTok? Is that the question? Live notifications. What do you mean in terms of here in the chat? Okay, you'll DM me. Let me know if that's what you meant by the live notification. No, I'll DM you. Okay, friend. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, your whatever questions. Those are questions I just read through that I see on my side when I click through your comments. So TikTok might have filtered you. Um, and so yes, friends, thank you so much. Hey, Spice, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the watching the live, commenting, sharing, gifting, stickers, all the things that you guys did. Appreciate the stickers, friend. I will be back. Like I said, I kind of felt like I might have missed a couple comments, but I'll be back. So we'll talk at 4 and we can pick up where we left off. But I appreciate you all engaging and supporting the live stream. Black Lotus, thank you so much for all the likes and comments and taps and shares you have given the live stream. Because I know, let me see, friend, you have done 53K of those comments, those likes up here. So she done almost 50, a third of those. so, so she's done 53K. So just know she is liking my live and supporting it. I appreciate your friend. I appreciate all the support that came from it. Thank you all who else is liking and commenting and sharing and all the things. Thank you for the support. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys at 4 o'clock. So if you got points to claim your points, claim your points. Always say claim your points. And then I will be back later, okay? Appreciate you. Remember, practice makes progress. All right? You're not being perfect. You're just going live, okay? Take care, friends. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. Appreciate the support coming through. I will see you all later. I'll be back at 4. Bye-bye.